Normally I have the stream already set up, but we are taking our sweet time tonight. So I almost have it fully set up, but we're live. Anybody can join. So yeah, right now I am charging my phone. I'm getting the last bit of charge. Okay, all right. All right, hold on. Hold that thought. Oh. Sorry, guys. All right. Do. Okay. Here we go. All right. How's that look? How's that look? Looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent. All right. What's happening, homies? What's happening, homies? Oh, shit. I can't find my chair. Oh. What's good, boys? What is good? Oh, yeah. Almost. It's almost like I'm trying to get perfectly level. That looks almost right. Hold on, guys. Fuck. All right. Okay. That should be good. Is that perfectly level or what, guys? Tell me that's perfectly level. It looks perfectly level to me. Holy shit. I'm gonna ruin this new vintage playmat. Fuck. Okay. Showtime. I feel like Anchorman right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. Okay, guys. How are we feeling, everybody? Turtle, how we doing? What have you been up to? What are you grading? What are you most excited about right now? Mike, how we doing? Same with you. James, how we doing? Same with you. What are we up to, people? Dr. Rocket, what are you chasing these days? The open discussion is open. Oh man, people are popping in here. 2 minutes. We almost got 10 people in here. Let's go. We got our first upvote for the night. Let's fucking go. Did you get a new mic? No. Nothing. Hope. All hope is lost, brother. Right now in society in general, like if we're gonna talk existential crisis, like all hope has been lost for this generation. Like we're all playing the system, and Pokemon is joining that system. Like there's new feudal lords in Pokemon that have all of the money that are buying up all of these high-end cards. And maybe I'm becoming one of them. I don't know if I'm becoming the bad guy by paying like crazy prices for some of these cards, but whew, it's just I just sold 4 booster boxes tonight. I'm very serious about making all the money that I just put on my card for that one Gengar, which I'm not supposed to talk about because nobody knows about the Gengar coming in. So you know what? For the people in the stream, it's okay. And for people in the Discord, it's okay. But I'm not going to announce it. I want to do like an official video when the Gengar finally gets in. Let's see. If I adjust this a little bit this way, it looks a little bit more level. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty much, I don't know, am I tripping, guys? Am I fucking tripping? I don't know. Yo, Hanjala, how we doing? Emma, Miss Merce HL. Oh no, we got the free Palestine. Oh, we love those. We love those. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you're gonna bullshit my chat, you're fucking out of here. I'm not even waiting for mods anymore. I'm fucking that shit up. James, so unfortunate that happened to your thunderstorm box. What happened to the thunderstorm box? Oh, you mean the fact that I sold it? I sold it for dirt cheap. I literally just sold one for $1,100. I sold it at the show for $700 fucking dollars in a trade for the Shining Tyranitar. And then the guy opened it and got the Gym Heroes Dragonair, Erica's Dragonair, I think it is, Erica's Dragonair. And he's like, bro, this shit's gonna 10 too. I'm like so fucking furious about it. Um, but yeah, that shit's unfortunate. Chris Hansen, how we doing? Timothy Taylor, do I believe in Jesus? Bruh, we're talking about Pokemon. Come on, man. Don't make me kick you out of the chat. I will. Kebabs, yeah, you looks good today, man. You too. You guys are looking great today. I just want to let you know that you all look amazing. I love you guys. Seriously, this is the kind of energy we need for this generation to push through. It's just love. Like we gotta come together. Like all the dude. And speaking of that, I'm just gonna real quickly just say the Frosted Caribou drama with like Opossum covering it and like her thing on like the kids and like the thumbnails and all that bullshit. Bro, come on. This shit's so fucking petty. Like she's a chick. Of course she's gonna have cleavage. Of course she's gonna have, some of her body showing in the videos. Of course she's gonna say things like the thumbnails are clickbaity and she's been hypocritical. We've all been a little bit hypocritical in this hobby. I just think it's so crazy how much negative attention some of the girl content creators can get. And honestly, is that a freaking Black Widow? I think I just killed a Black Widow literally on my fucking table. Bro, guys, I could have died tonight. I swear to God. I don't even want to pick that thing up. It looks like a Black Widow. I was really into insects and lizards, so I was really into spiders too. That thing looks scary, but I don't know if those are like in Charlotte like that. But yeah, that thing looks black and terrifying. Okay. Cardboard123, how we doing? Austin, great job, buddy. You made it up the flight of fucking stairs to do the live. Terry, I'd grape you. I would grape you too, Terry. I would grape you. I'd be graping you up and down. All right. I almost thought the next comment on the chat was, I want to grape my cards. I want to grade my cards and sell. Do it, bro. There's nothing to it. You're going to suck at it at first, and then you're going to get better at it. And there's a learning curve. And sometimes you'll still suck at it. But it's fun. Dr. Rocket, what did the miss say about you know what? Oh, dude. Okay, so Doctor is addressing the elephant in the room. Before I can get down to the chat, Doctor's addressing the elephant in the room. What did my wife say when I told her I spent $25.5 thousand on the Skyridge Gengar and PSA 10 with a population of 93 in the entire world? Yeah, she was not happy. But I bought us a house. In this house, the down payment, the closing cost, fees, everything, escrow, $172,000, guys. $172 fucking thousand. If I can't buy a card for 20 something grand, but I can buy an amazing house, I can put myself in a really tight situation, I think I deserve to buy whatever I want after that point, right? Like, it's in some ways, it's like, nah, be responsible. You got to be an adult, but also like, we're all going to die someday. I'm going to push the limits. I'm going to push the limits on what I can do. And I would have already had that Gengar if I hadn't bought so much sealed bullshit and like trying to flip modern cards. I should have just stuck with vintage. I veered from my normal thing, and she knows it. She knows that I would have already had this card if I wasn't providing for us so much. Would have already had it. So I put my family first. I did what I said I was going to do, and now I'm going to buy the cards I want. Golden King, how we doing? Cardboard123, what's your take on these crazy high new sets? Destined Rivals, fuck these sets. Fuck these sets. Do not spend $300-400 a box on these sets. Fuck that shit. And if you are, go with Journey Together. Go with a sleeper set. I'm telling you, Journey Together, I think is the best bang for the buck right now. And people are going to disagree with me on that, but that's my fucking opinion. So I think it's a great set. I've always thought it was a great set. And my Salamence are going to go up to the moon. So yeah. But also, like, I just love Salamence. So, like, honestly, this is going to be sick. When you guys see how many PSA 10 Salamence I have coming back, it is going to fucking blow your mind. Golden King, what's good? It's nuts that Mewtwo promo is like 1.2K and a 10. Bro, it's nuts that Bubble Mew is 2K. William Decker, I just post WD action figure shorts on my channel. Nice. Everybody's got their own thing. We're all good with that. We're in the collectible space, man. You got to do you. Come together, yet not procreate. Oh my gosh. Flavor Dave, what's your favorite gen? I'm going to say Gen 3. Gen 3 is my favorite gen. Rocco, yo, bro, why did you just kill? Yo, bro, why did you just kill Ariados? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, dude, life is life, right? Like all life has value, but if it's between me or that thing, yeah, that guy's got to go. Yeah, that's fucking Spite Ops. Spite Ops was in my fucking room doing a stealth operation, fucking trying to take me down with Team Rocket. They're always fucking scheming. Dude, you guys see Rattle's latest video? Rattle's latest video was fucking hilarious. Fucking that rapper that robbed the store, and then like, dude, the fucking cryptic ass messages they're sending back and forth, like, oh, like, bro, if I actually take time, like, it's a job to keep up with this hobby. If I sit, like, last night, I sat on the couch for like an hour or two, just like watching YouTube videos. I never do that. I learned so much in that hour binge watching Pokemon YouTube content. My mind was blown how much shit is going on in this hobby right now. Dude, there's like, honestly, the content it's unlimited. There's so much stuff going on, and I'm gonna try and continue making content that veers away from the drama. But dude, it's getting so hard to not comment on some of the other creators and stuff they're making. And like, I just want to say, Frosted Caribou's point about the fucking cringy, like eye-popping thumbnails, bruh. She like has a point there. Like, right, she might be wrong about a lot of other things, but like she had a fucking point there. And I'm not dick riding Frosted Caribou. I don't give a shit about what her content is. But I always thought she kind of brought like a positive face to the space, and like I would kind of like, where did she go? So like, I don't know if everybody feels that way, but fucking, I don't know. I think it's a shame when content creators just fucking gatekeep the shit out of this hobby. And that's how I felt when I came in. I felt like people were gatekeeping me from being in the hobby a little bit, because I was like, I don't know, not your typical nerd. I don't know how to put that, but like, I was like talking to the people that I would buy cards from locally, like, hey man, you smoke? Like, you ever smoke? Or like, what? Like, come to the bar, have a drink. And like, some people would be just super uptight. And I feel like a lot of people in this hobby are a little bit too uptight, and you get that vibe from a lot of the sellers too. Like, they just, the treatment is so like, don't fucking talk to me unless you got money, you know? Um, I don't know. I'm going off on tangents here. I'm not even making sense. Guys, am I fucking making sense? I don't know. You do seem like an insect guy. That's why the creator, Satoshi, the creator of Pokemon, that's why he's so fucking prolific. Because he was just a dude with a dream who liked catching insects and reptiles and creatures in his backyard in Japan. Like, dude, Pokemon, the history of Pokemon, when you really boil it down to the origin of it, it's fucking beautiful, bro. Dropout, estranged from his family, like, created, like, had his designs that he pitched to the fucking corporate boobs. Like, he had his designs fucking rejected so many times, and then they finally took him in, and like, fucking franchise exploded in Japan, exploded in the US, like, all from a dream he had of like childhood memories and like trying to live in that. um I don't think Orion knows what grape means in Gen Z terms. I actually have no idea what that means. um Per Google, Brown, Recluse, and Black Widow are present in your area. You appreciate that. I'm like looking back at it to make sure it's fucking dead. Marcus Blair, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Oh man, I'm going to hell for that. Marcus Blair, should I sell that Giratina now? It's pushing 2K. Absolutely not. Don't you dare sell Giratina V. Don't you fucking do that, bro. Don't you dare sell Giratina V now. Giratina has been for you, has been there for you in thick and thin, man. When you were down bad, where was Giratina? Right there on your shelf, looking you dead ass in the face, like, hey, I'm here. I'm always gonna appreciate you just the way you appreciate me, and we're gonna appreciate in this market together. Bro, you didn't even tell me. I'm gay now. Can you give me a card? What? It doesn't even make sense. It's just not even pertinent. Someone donate $100 and I'll time out Dr. Rocket for the entire stream. Holy shit, dude. A stream without Dr. Rocket? I don't know if I can do that. He's actually, Dr. Rocket, I'm so happy you're in my life. I'm so happy you're here. Seriously, it's you started coming into streams like what, this past like year. maybe longer than that, and I just can't recall because I've been so in and out of it. Like, that's the other thing about Frosted Caribou. Like, Opossum's calling her like a grifter. Like, I guess like someone who like drifted in and out of this hobby. But like, I feel like it's so easy to burn out and become one of those people that's like, I'm kind of 1 foot in, I'm kind of 1 foot out. You know, like otherwise you just get absorbed in the bullshit. And there's so much more to life. Top Secret, Black Widow and their various variants are global. Maverick, what if I stole all your cards and then returned them with all your cards upside down in the sleeves? If they were upside down in the slabs, I would be wrecked. I would be totally wrecked. That would be the most mastermind, evil, fucking genius shit you've ever seen. Lego Pokemon Gaming, Meowzilla, how we doing? If you need money, you could sell your cards. I could. Lego Pokemon and Gaming, do you know where a good place to find Destined Rivals? Good luck. Yeah, just buy the singles. Seriously, the best advice you're ever going to get in this hobby is buy singles. And buy sealed when it is fucking cheap. Zekrom, yeah, because you know you got to sit on that shit for forever. Meanwhile, the card market's so hot. Shit's popping off every day. Zekrom EXSIR is going to skyrocket if the Megazard artwork is real. Same artist. I don't believe that, Turtle. I'm going to challenge you on that belief because the fucking Charizard is sick, bro. I mean, yeah, you might like the art the same, but it's not the same. The Charizard is goated. That art is goated. And the Zekrom, unless you're a big, Gen 5 fan, Gen 6, what's Zekrom? Gen 5? I should know this. But unless you're a Zekrom fan, like, I don't know where that's going. Yo, but that Charizard art is fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. I don't even know if I'll try and grade that card. I might try and just pick that one up in a 10 when it's cheap. I don't know. If it will be cheap, it might be like Bubble Mew. It might just keep fucking popping off. Dr. Rocket, what's your bet on opening price for a box of Phantasmal Flames? Oh, $350, 400. I mean, the way things are going, that doesn't seem like too far off. Okay, I need my whiskey. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, MTG, and Pokemon. Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh's sick. I need to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. The money became too much for me. I feel that. Local sweats, I was just casual. Never found others that were casual with it. Dude, that's how I feel. Like, I want to be super casual with it. But, like, old school decks only. Coops, nice work, Sires. Good to see your energy for the hobby coming back. Yo, seriously, I appreciate that, Coops, because my energy is, like, on go mode right now. Like, I feel, now that we moved into the new place, I feel like I can really cement myself and start grinding out content and stop caring so much. I've had phases in YouTube where I cared way too much, and the lives allow me to be a little bit more present, right? Whereas when I make a video, I try to be a little bit more PC. I try to be a little bit more kosher and friendly to the community. But during the live stream, I'm gonna wild out and just be as frank and bold as possible. Drock, how do you think the Mewtwo SIR from Rivals will perform next few months? It could go fucking anywhere. That could become a $1,000 card. It could go anywhere. It could really go anywhere. It really depends where the populations go. Could also get a lot cheaper. Rocco, bro, what are these chats? Mike, had pre-ordered the Pokemon Center, Mega Evolutions, ETBs, and Booster Box. Typical, I like to open those, see if I can grade the promo. Wonder if it's better to just sell it all sealed. Probably better to sell it all sealed, sadly. Takeoff Migos. Yo, Migos are fucking goated. How we doing? Fortress, how long until Orion catches up with chat? Fuck you. Zombie was good. The plush Gengar, though. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Roman, what are your vintage 10s you really want currently? Really, I shouldn't fucking tell you what I want, because then you're going to fucking want it. But no, we all have different tastes, and that's the cool shit about this hobby. I really want the Aquapolis Tyranitar in a 10. I have it in a 9. I want the, in fact, it's actually right back here. This is one of my fucking favorite cards. Fucking, I got him right with the Tyranitar, too. And it was at the very end of the last video I made. I forgot to bring it up here, but I love this fucking Tyranitar. I don't know if y'all can see him very well, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's such a nice card. So this in a PSA 10 and a PSA 10. There's one right now on eBay for 5,500. And you best believe if I can sell enough booster boxes, I'm still going to keep the 9, but I might go for a 10 in that card. The Tyranitar from Aquapolis is a Grail. It is just as nice as Gengar to me. And it's way fucking cheaper. And like, I feel like I'm going to hate myself if I don't pick one up. So that card, huge. Lugia, I have in a 9 from Aquapolis. The secret rare crystal Lugia, I have it in a 9. I love it. To get that card in a 10 would be pretty peak. Gold Star Umbreon, not getting that in a 10, but in a 9, amazing. Celebi, I need that in a 9, not pressing, but would be amazing. All the first edition Shinings, I have the other ones in 9s. I've got the Charizard in a 10, but I would like the other ones in 10s that I really want, like the Tyranitar, the Mewtwo, the Raichu. Those are the big ones for me, the Shining Gyarados. The other ones I really don't know if I should push for. It's kind of like the other crystals that I don't care about that much. It's like, dude, why are you making yourself complete these little subsets? Like, fuck that, bro. Like, just stop torturing yourself. Stop doing little sets with cards or master sets with binders. Like, just buy the fucking best cards you like that you want the most. I don't even take my own goddamn advice. I'm sorry, guys. The creature, what do you think of the goat Stakataka? I wish I knew that Pokemon better. I feel so bad. Maverick, how we doing? Fortress, guys, let's not troll tonight. I'm not feeling it. I'm timing y'all bitches out because I don't give a fuck. Except for daddy longlegs. They're technically not spiders. They are spiders, but they're too long to bite you, I think. Giddy this, I love eating corn the long way. Dude, same. I'm a big corn on the cob fan. Rookie probably peels it first. Dub conscious. I love cucumber. Cucumber's decent. It goes really well with salmon and some capers and on a cracker with some cream cheese. It's some Jewish shit right there. I can say that I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. I can say that. Giovanni, try it the stock way on. I have no idea what that means. Try it the stock way. The stock way on gang. Okay. All thanks, bro. It's a great community. No, dude, you make the community better though. Like, you're always posting, you're always supporting everybody. Like, bro, you are a diamond. Like, that's not dime a dozen. Yeah, like you're rare. You're rare. All my boys on here are rare. Medium rare. It was me. I brought him here. JK. You know, thank you, Austin. I would believe that. Hopefully he's here to hear that, right? He's not even here. Just saying that shit in vain. Why are the mods tweaking right now? This ain't an airport. Fortress, because I own this chat. It's true. These mods have carried the team on their back. Legends, sell your soul. Legends, I already sold my fucking soul, bro. I'm doing dude, my dignity is gone. I'm doing a fucking chat right now. Like, I never get angry in a chat, but like, bro, do you know how like much time I've given to YouTube? It's actually crazy how my channel has like just so underperformed. And I think it's because I haven't sold my soul. But I definitely gave up my dignity doing so much time into YouTube. But this is this generation. Like, if we can't monetize our hobbies, which really for me, it's like therapy, it's like venting, but God forbid we don't monetize that, right? 151 has the best art. 151 is sick. I still need that Alakazam. God damn, I feel like I'm falling behind with modern though. You can't have it both. You can't have modern and vintage both ways. You always gotta pick your fucking battles. Jeremy Wan, how we doing? Marcus Blair, people aren't tired of Charizard chase cards yet. Dude, you can never get tired. It's good Charizard chase cards, right? Like, bad ones, I'm sorry. Obsidian Flames Charizard, trash. Trash. Paldean Fates Charizard, trash. I'm a huge Charizard fanboy. Trash. Those two arts are trash. No, they're not trash. They're actually really good, but I just fucking hate Terra Crowns. That's my cope. Geodude's sick. What are your thoughts on Journey Together? Dude, exactly. Journey Together is great. Yo, Lucario is the best Pokemon. Lucario is pretty sick. Yo, Frank Nitty, one of the fucking OGs in the fucking building. Dragon Kaiser, sounds like you're talking about Edison format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, Dragon Kaiser, right on the money. Edison format for days, bro. Just casual Edison format. I love that for days. And I've still got all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter decks. Yo, Chad, what's good? Harrison, I think Koreans are more attractive than Americans. No one's changed my mind. If Seismitoad can skyrocket because it's Shinji, I think the same can happen with the DNC too. I don't know. The Seismitoad's pretty sick, actually. Zhang Wei, bro, Cincinnati Bengals make a playoff run this year. Don't at me. Dr. Rocket, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a ton of fun. Toys R Us tournaments. Dude, I remember those tournaments too. I always sucked ass because I didn't have the money to build nice decks, but yeah, good times. Dude, my friends whooped my ass in Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. I always thought I had him. Until I made a really, really formidable Exodia deck. I had a Blackwing deck that was sick, but I had an Exodia deck that mopped the fucking floor. I had machine decks, zombie decks. Dude, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I really do. But my favorite deck was, I used Gold Sarcophagus, all 5 pieces of Exodia. I would literally run through my entire deck as quick as I could, basically, until I could get those 5 cards in my hand, and then boom, beat my friends. And it was nasty. And like my friends were like, you can run it just because my deck's still gonna be faster than yours. And 9 times out of 10, my Exodia deck crushed it. But it was only when I made my Exodia deck, and that was the one they hated me using because it was a cheat code. And I'm pretty sure it was banned. Thoughts on Snorlax CTB promo for 151? Is it undervalued or properly priced? Promos at 2025. Dude, promos tend to do really well. So you already know the answer to your own question. But when it was 5, sure. At 20, I don't know. It's going to do well, though. Colin, how we doing? Poke Pursuit. Yo, what's good, Poke Pursuit? I do recognize that name. Crazy, bro. I bought 4 booster boxes, Paldea of Fates for my B-Day. Was hunting the Bubble Mew. Guess what? I didn't hit it. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I would pour some drink out for you, but I need it. Juno, are you a vendor? People have been asking me if I'm a vendor and asking me to be a vendor. And if I was a vendor, I would be so fucking dope to work with. But no, I'm not a vendor. I've played 8 matchups in the past 2 days, won 3 times. Fun seeing the cards in play. Playing modern format meta and local deck builds. Modern is crazy for Yu-Gi-Oh! If we're still talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's crazy. Alistair, yo, it's good. Geeked Out, yo, it's good. Old PSA 10 Lucario cards, nice. I wonder what's like the nicest PSA 10 Lucario card. Like, what is that actually? I can't off the top of my head think of what that would be. Billy, how we doing? Colin, do you want that I sub? I would love for you to subscribe. And yo, hit the like button on this video. 58 of you are in here, and you don't care enough about me to hit that like button and help the algorithms give me 5 cents more per day? Come on, guys. Have a soul. Okay, no, really. Shri Sakar, so your perspective is now is the time to sell Modern Sealed. What about in the next year leading to 3rd? Dude, Modern Sealed is going to keep going up. It's not just my perspective to sell Modern Sealed. I just bought a really fucking big card, and I have to sell my sealed shit now. I have to get rid of it at market. What's crazy is I just got a shitload of offers as soon as I lowered all my boxes, and now I'm like, bro, you're selling way too soon. The amount of demand I'm getting after putting them at market price is too soon. I've had like 5-6 offers for Silver Tempest at like 440, 450. Just sold a box for 480. Then I sold a box for 500. Changed the price up to 550. Right now, if you're not watching eBay, prices can change so quick. You can literally undersell yourself. So right now, these next couple days, if I'm selling sealed, I need to be on the dot with like trying to get the very tippy top, or trying to time if maybe it's going to go higher. I think Silver Tempest is going to be $1,000 box. I really do. Too many new people coming into the hobby. They're all ripping Silver Tempest. It's got that Lugia. Lugia's $1,000 now. People want that Silver Tempest. They also want Brilliant Stars. Those seems to be, and Lost Origin. Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, Lost Origin. Those are the 3 that I get the most messages for on eBay. Also, slabs and sealed, if it's over $1,000, there's a different fee structure on eBay, which is really, really nice. Yo, sorry guys. Yo, eres muy guapo, Orion Cyrus. Yo, I appreciate that. That means I'm very handsome. Sakar, I appreciate you value vintage when very, very few talked about it. Bro, I appreciated vintage when no one was talking about it, and I got trolled for it. Like, it was like, okay, boomer, like, enjoy your fucking grandpa cards when nobody gives a shit and everybody's rocking VMAXs. Like, that's really what the sentiment was. I was a crazy person for buying the cards that I have today. Ninja, Orion, I need your help. I can't find my sandwich. Bro, you got to check under the couch, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Stop sleeping. To be honest, I don't foresee major corrections. I don't see any major corrections either. We're going to be going strong for a while here, guys. A while. That's why I got to keep it up. Yo, what's up from Korea? Yo, what's good, Korea? They're considered harvestmen, and you're 50 minutes behind now. Fuck. Dub Conscious just got into collecting, trying to complete Surging Sparks. So many fakes on eBay. Correction would be great. Doc, what do you think about peeling Omiya's Pikachu live? Dude, that would be sick. Any Pikachu card is sick. James, in honor of your Gengar, I'm going to take a dive on Gengar Chew, going to sell Paldea Evolved case to fund it. Dude, you're going to get the Gengar Chew. Dude, is that what we're calling it now? Gengar Chew? You're talking about the simplified Chinese Gengar. That card is sick. I do think, like, Japanese, even modern Japanese, like with the ponchos and the super high pops, it's had a pretty good track record. For those hype cards, it's had a pretty good track record. And I think that one, especially with the Chinese market coming in hot, I think that any really nice Chinese card could honestly be worth looking at over some of the Japanese, like, hyped up cards. Like, I don't know. The Chinese market's a really big new one. And they're looking for something to throw their money in other than the market, which is in turmoil right now. I believe the Chinese market's in turmoil. Did the 151 Zard finally pulled it? Dude, nice. James, I wish you the best of your luck with your Chinese investments. Best Pokemon, you see the new leak Charizard? Yes, I did a video on it. Best Pokemon game to start with if you're into the TCG but never played the video games. Pokemon Emerald, for sure. Or Fire Red Leaf Green. So good. Diana De Silva, wifey, is in the chat. So guys, be very respectful. Christ. Yo, sign me up for 10 cases if that Zard is real. How we doing, everybody? 6 Samurai deck all day. We got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans in here. Far cards, people still play Exodia. It's a gimmick deck in that form, but it does have its own archetype now. Sieve Beats, do you really think you'll find a better set? Do you think you'll really find a better first edition Lugia? Can't really be too picky with a card like that. I shouldn't even leak this, but yes, there is a second copy on the way right now. Guys, it's not just the Gengar. There's another big card. And there's also the Lugia that's coming in. Now, I have mine listed to sell, and I'm going to keep lowering it until I get somebody to clear that card out. I am going to get that money back quickly because that's a very hot card. But I'm trying to see if I can profit on it a little bit just to offset the cost of the other copy that I bought. Maybe even make my overall price way below market. And then also help out with the Gengar sale by selling my Lugia. My Lugia has 2 bad print lines. It is gorgeous. I mean, it's back there. I don't know if we can see it in the back. Yeah, it's too far to the side. But yeah, the Lugia is gorgeous. It's such a nice copy. But I'm gonna see if the print lines are any worse or just slightly less noticeable. I just want the cleanest copy I can get, and that's like one of my grails is that Lugia. All ranks, yo, what's good? Saul, what's good? Orion, plug the Discord. Guys, join the Discord if you want to talk about Pokemon. Join the Discord. The link is below. I take time. I take seconds. I take a minute out of my life to put that Discord in there properly. Because the one that I have saved on YouTube is outdated. I don't know when I'm going to find time to just change it so that it automatically saves the right Discord. Folklore Lucario, okay. Seismitoad PSA 10 sold for 2,300. Oh my fucking god, what a dumbass who bought that. You got Lucario and Melmetal tag team promo. Love that one. It is a sick promo. Lucario level X doesn't even have PSA 10s. James is on it with Lucario. The color on the Lucario Melmetal promo is pretty damn good though, for sure. Hell, guys, the Mega Evolutions Lucario might end up like, maybe that's why, because they wanted to bring a really good Lucario card to the world. Shata, Charles Hanley, how we doing? Miguel Myers, Dr. Rocket PSA 10 card is going to 300. Miguel, how we doing? My son and I pulled from our vintage Danny Phantom pack, but it's nicked. Level X Lucario as a great one. Barry Bongs, you not having a haircut or a lined up mustache is really grinding my gears. I'm sorry, I'm such a degenerate, brother. I am just honestly very happy to have a full head of hair. My stress was through the roof this past year, and I think it was contributing to some hair loss. And I'm honestly, guys, I'm fucking so stoked that I have hair. Doc Mac, I have 100 unpeeled sheets. Also, minoxidil, that shit works. That shit actually really works. I have 100 unpeeled sheets of Omeya's Pikachu. Oh my fucking god, dude, that's get out of here. You do not. That's crazy. Jim, do any of these cards have full frontal nudity? Dude, unfortunately not. Damn it. Damn it. Why don't they make a full frontal nudity Lily? Come on now. Give the people what they want. Taylor Avery, how we doing? Snoker CS, I need some help. I have probably thousands of bulk from 2003 to 2009. My childhood collection. How can I sell those? Snoker, reach out to me on Instagram. Send me what that bulk collection is. If there's anything even remotely valuable in there, I would love to see what all is there if it's a big bulk collection. Because some bulk is actually worth grading. But it depends like what it is. Are these like e-readers, reverses? Like what are we talking? Because yeah, that's some really cool stuff. Diana, you locked me out. Diana, let me know if you want me to let you in, I guess. Saul, Surging Sparks goes hard. Need that Milotic. Surging Sparks does go pretty hard. It's pretty nice. Arun, hey, first time here. What's your vibe? Do you collect, invest, sell? I do a little bit of everything. Mike just blew my mind with the over 1,000 lower percentage thing. I never sell high value stuff yet. I need your opinion on Champion Evolves, Champion's Path. I would avoid Champion's Path. Fire Red Leaf Green, goated wreck. Appreciate it, bro. Capital for the win. I'm not sure which one is the God Pack Saul. Diana, Orion has been a naughty boy. What the fuck? Oh no, you guys. Oh no, now I'm catching up. 2 Lugias. What thick acrylic case do you use? Phantom Display. Fortress, this guy's crazy. Someone's got to ban Orion from the TCG. You bought another Lugia? You're wild, man. Yeah, I did. Because I got the one from the show cash. So if I sell it on eBay, I'm in a really good spot if I'm up on it a decent bit and the fees are lower because it's a more expensive card. And so that might make the other one cheaper than the first one I bought. That's how a lot of these vendors are getting such cheap cards. I mean, guys, I am kind of playing the villain here. But not just because I can, but because I genuinely want the best copy. But that's how these vendors are doing it, right? They're just buying the same they're just recycling the same shit, playing hot potato, making money down the line, and it's giving them all their shit for free. The vendors are they're the ones crushing it more than anybody else in this hobby. Fuck content. Be a vendor. Not only do you get free fucking easy ass content that you don't even have to clickbait. People just love watching vendor content, but then you're actually fucking making money in this hobby, which none of the rest of us are. Steve, you bought another Lugia, you're wild. Knucklehead, dork. Oh, dude, Knucklehead, you're gonna break my fucking heart, man. You're gonna break my heart. Call me a dork, bro. This is bringing back middle school bully vibes. Sorry, I didn't get a notification. Capital, I joined the YouTube description Discord. Yo, appreciate you, Capital. Discard. I'm almost finished with my Neo Unlimited Master Set. Nice. Saul, Greninja, 74 bucks. Credit. He looked like a real zesty version of Lip from Shameless. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. You are a zesty version of Jay. You are zesty. Capital, I was debating to sell my tag teams at this point. I'm debating selling my tag teams too, but I'm going to try and hold on for dear life. We're going to get that Latios. I should have fucking bought that card. God damn it. I should have bought that Latios. I was so close to having the peak tag team cards, and I just shat the bed. Do you collect Pokemon? No, I definitely don't collect Pokemon. Bears just got here. Did you already talk about the Kingdom EX and Greninja GX promos? No. What's going on with those? Are they exploding right now? Chad Ryan sent Orion Sires gift memberships. Thanks, buddy. Dr. Rocket, technically all the Pokemon cards have frontal nudity. Dr. Rocket, Chad, bro, you're already a mod. You don't even need a membership. Spectre, Fortress, Legends. My steel collection I bought 4 years is 1K. Just sold it for 6K. What should I buy with it? Something vintage. Spectre, how we doing? EGB, how we doing? All right, I'm fucking caught up. Fuck you guys. Nail Knight, how we doing? George Muggleton, Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, your answer defines your value to me. Zapdos is pretty fucking good. Moltres has some insanely good cards too. But Articuno might be the most elusive looking one, I think, to me. I think the Articuno is maybe the best looking one. I think I'm going to have to go with Articuno because it's a bird that can use Ice Beam. I think I'm going to have to go with fucking Articuno. I love Zapdos. I think Moltres is sick, but I'm going to have to go with Articuno. Also, the Journey Together Articuno is gorgeous. I know that if I kind of like the Journey Together Articuno more than I like the Zapdos from 151, that's telling me a lot. But vintage-wise, Blaine's Moltres, fucking gas. Gas. Rocket's Moltres, fucking gas. Like, Moltres takes the cake. Because there aren't any good vintage Articunos, really, other than, like, the Skyridge one, which is phenomenal. But, like, really? They couldn't give more than that back in the day? Dr. Rocket, my man. Steve Beats, Latios and Latios is not worth the price tag. Dude, it's worth whatever people are paying for it, right? If I have to pay 10 fucking grand to get Latios, so be it. That's going to be a poncho. It's going to be, you know, one of those hyped up cards is 20, 30 grand. That's what's going to happen. People love those cards. They're super popular. The populations don't mean shit to a lot of people coming into the hobby. They eventually will, but that's not going to stop people from wanting the hype cards, especially the millionaires and gajillionaires that are flooding into this hobby, guys. It is the wealth gap. Fuck, the wealth gap is in Pokemon, guys. Like, there's fucking guys with fucking 20 copies of the same goddamn card, and I have to feel guilty for buying one extra card to just pick the best copy. Ryan, just buy out all the ends P-ups. Justin Kaiser just bought a couple PSA 10, PSA Gold Stars, PSA 4 Torchic, PSA 8 Vaporeon, and a Gyarados. Nice. You could even crack those, maybe clean them, stick them in a humidor. Like, if you're into that shit, like, I feel like people don't have a lot of choices right now, right? Like, the 9 market is stupid. The 10 market is non-existent. So if you get 7s, 8s, 6s, and I'm not saying to doctor the cards, I'm saying to wipe them clean, maybe use a humidor to just press them out a little bit, right? I'm not saying splooge them and rub freaking body lotion and sunscreen all over them. Like, don't ruin and saturate the card like that. Just give it a nice clean wipe down. And, you know, if it's a 5 or a 4 and it's got a crease that's like a really light crease, but but it's clear in the cart. Okay, all right. Wifey's trying to get in. I'm going to let her in. But she doesn't have a chair, so I don't know why she wants to come in. And she's looking zesty, so I'm like, dude, you guys are not seeing my wife right now. This is not happening. You don't even want to come over here. Yeah, she just wants to sit down. She knows she doesn't even want to be seen right now.
I know.
She's gorgeous.
Stop.
I am the luckiest fucker in the world.
Why'd you vlog?
I got the cards. We got the crib. I got healthy kids. I got a hot wife who fucking cooks PSA 10 bread and fish. Bro, fucking, I'm killing it. I don't know how good I've got it. Okay. And even I have some depression, right? Okay. Trader, best vintage card under 250. I got some money to burn. Misty's Gyarados, boom, PSA 9. You're welcome. I love the gym sets. Those are slept on right now. Tavon, Ryan, are you scared to get burned on this hype cycle? Saw your collection was full of hype pieces. Prices are a bit unsustainable. So Tavon, to answer your question, I bought those cards way, way cheaper. Not even anywhere near the prices they are. Dude, the market could literally come down 80% and I would still be up. It doesn't matter. But no, I'm not worried. In fact, I think the prices are going to go up even more because, like I said, there's a wealth gap in this country and we are living in a feudal system. Like, the more I open up my eyes to the world that we're living in, the more I realize that I might be on the winning side of this game, but I'm always hanging on. We are up against something that we don't even realize is coming into this hobby. There's so much money coming into this hobby. Vintage is cooked. That's the first place people with money are going to want to go. And then they're going to get hyper valuable, manipulated modern. And then they're going to get into buying out cards that are in hyper modern. Like cheaper cards. They're going to just buy 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 1,000 copies of the same card. If you have that kind of money, this market's a lot more shallow than people realize. Anyways, that's a great question. Tavon with a fucking amazing question. Orion, you ever planned on getting a poncho? Yes, I was always kind of a shit talker with the ponchos. I never understood why they were so hyped up. But I'm ashamed to say that I think I want both of the Rayquaza ponchos. James, I've been itching to sell my PSA 10 Lovebirds. The only thing stopping me now is the little market cap compared to the Moonbrown. The Lovebirds is leagues better. Do not sell your Lovebirds, James. And if you are going to sell your PSA 10 Lovebirds, hit me up because I would much rather buy and support someone I know in my community than just buy off of a random person or support Z&G. Like, that's just not what I'm trying to do. So, and I do want that card, and I don't mind paying a crazy price for it because this is the market we're in now. I can't afford to do that right now, but eventually, like, that's a card that I'm going to definitely hunt down. I need that card. Or I'll just be happy with my Gengar Mimikyu. That's the best I'm going to get with Team Up. Dr. Rocket, favorite food Pokemon, Orion Sires. Favorite food Pokemon? Fucking Christ, Alcremie? The fuck do you want me to say? Favorite food Pokemon? Dude, that's the... You said no trolling. You said fucking no trolling. And then you did exactly that. The Zapdos Gen 1 Power Plant battle will... The Zapdos Gen 1 Power Plant will forever live rent-free in my head. Such a sick, memorable card. Bought 3 Journey Together PSA 10 Articunos for 100 a piece. I believe in them. Dude, $100 a piece? That's all they cost? No, that's actually really good. I feel like that's good. I feel like that card's tough to grade. Mine's the Moon Ball. Harry Ball's Dusker Clone Ball. I actually really like the Great Ball. I think the Great Ball with the blue and the red color is like such an iconic Pokeball. In fact, I need to put some Pokeballs on my shelves. That's actually one thing that we are missing big time. We don't have the Pokeballs. We always have the Pokeballs on the shelves. Can't fucking catch Pokemon without a fucking Pokeball, right? Yeah, I can definitely get a better grade on the Torchic. What about Saggy? Fairy, she's gonna read the chat and be petrified. Uh, Legends, I want to see her. Don't rub it in, rub it out. That's my new motto. Dark Abyssal. Dark Abyssal. Fuck, guys, I can't fucking spell. It's evident. How much you made from Pokemon cards? I don't know, man. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand, 60 grand, 70 grand. I don't know. I don't even know. But it's been over a course of 5 years. 80 grand, 90 grand. It's like an average of probably 20 grand a year that I've made, like actual maybe profit. And then after taxes, probably like, I don't know, 14 grand maybe or 13 grand off Pokemon. Really insignificant amount of money for the amount of cards that I've sold and deals I've made. But yeah. Have you sent any new submissions, Alex? Yes, we have, guys. I thought it was coming today, but it's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow we have such a fucking huge submission coming back. It's gonna be huge. Huge. You can't get better than this. This is as good as you're gonna get. You better not have been recording me. I think my wife's recording me right now. But yeah, and then we have all of my Pack Fresh base set that I crashed out on and just got fucked on. Yeah, I'm gonna just say capital hard F. We got fucked on that base set opening. We got Venusaur, and it's not even a perfect Venusaur. It probably will not get a 10. It'll get a 9. It might even get a fucking 8. Like, dude, if the Raichu, Gyarados, and Venusaur, if none of those get 10s, which they probably won't because base set is so goddamn hard. Base, Jungle, Fossil, they're so tough to grade 10s. Those are some great stretches you got going on down there.
I'm so sorry.
She's just in here flexing. Like, my wife is on the floor wearing very skimpy clothes. Friggin' stretching in front of me. Like, the fuck? How am I supposed to do this right now? You're killing me right now.
Let me go to bed.
Oh my god. God damn it. Alright. If the market comes down, I would love that for you guys. I will keep buying. Nothing changes for me. Everybody wins. We all get better deals. It's a win-win. We just average up. Newsflash, it's already happening. You never up in the dollar. If the dollar constantly loses value, we're all losing. Yes, and the rich are taking that money and it's going out of the equation. It's in offshore accounts, right? Their money is stacking every day. We're all diddling our fingers trying to get scraps off the table, right? Like, Pokemon is actually a good safe haven for a lot of people. Like, honestly, like for a lot of people that don't understand how the upper echelon gets away with all the shit they get away with, Pokemon is a great store of value. I won't go as far as to say it's the best investment ever, but it's, dude, I mean, it's definitely proving me wrong in a lot of ways, and it's shocking me, and I'm impressed, and I'm validated. Pokemon's crazy. What? Not the Zard Poncho? I don't like the Zard Poncho. I don't like it. A Dark Abyssal, how much money have you made? 9 in Birds is 2.3, and I had the 9, but it was fucking dinged. I got dicked down at the convention. It was dinged the whole time. The guy knew he was selling it to me. It was flawed bad. That's a nice shelf. Appreciate you, Neon. Afro Black. Speaking of Gengar, I'm trying to hunt down PSA 9, 8 or 9 Gengar from Fire Red Leaf Green. Speaking of that Gengar. It's only a 5, but I got this card for like basically free out of a collection. Yeah, buddy. It's a really great angle, babe. I'm liking that view a lot. It's the best angle ever. This is the best stream ever. I'm just showing my friends Pokemon cards. Got my wife in the back just being sexy. Hopefully I don't get judged for saying that because, you know, how many people like genuinely love their partners and are actually like interested in their partners, right? How many people like actually, that spark is still there? I get a little tingle. No, I'm just stop. Stop while we're ahead, right? Stop at GG. My gold star, Jolteon, graded a 9. That's nice, man. That's amazing. Also, you're wrong. Best food Pokemon is Farfetch'd. Okay. Anton, been collecting Deoxys. Dude, Deoxys is nice. Orion, what number drink are you on? This is drink number 1, guys. I need to go back down and fill this up. I like my whiskey on ice, my women on fire. What's the rest of the words for that song? Won't call me a liar. Do you believe in Charizard and Mewtwo V-Stars 10 being huge in the future? Yes. I actually really love the Charizard V-Star. Damn, that card's sick. Is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Invasion of Chaos box behind you on your left? Yes, Neon. So I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan and Pokemon, but I really need to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Before it's too late. Those vintage cards are starting to explode right now. Okay, no, technically this is drink 2. I like poured a little bit more whiskey in it before I came down, but it was already watered down. So do you know how much money you've spent on Pokemon? I think roughly, like, honestly, guys, like roughly probably like $250,000 to $300,000. So even if my collection and everything is worth $500,000, let's say, is that really that great? Like, I wasted so much money on opening shit. Like, I lost so much value. I sold so many cards for a loss in the early days. I overpaid on so much stuff my first year in the hobby. I opened a lot of vintage sealed products and lost so much value. Base set alone, I lost $7,000 in value from opening all those base set packs. I got fucked on that base set. Like, amazing. All those packs. I could not get that Charizard. It's unbelievable, guys. And if I get a 10 in anything in any of those cards, even if it's only a couple $100 in value, that's fine. Beggars cannot be choosers, but I paid more for grading this time, so I really need those cards to come back clean, especially the ones that are like Team Rocket, like unlimited Squirtle, right? I need that to come back PSA 10. If it does, those cards are going to look so cool. Like, even the non-holo commons, if you can get them in a mint grade, dude, those are sick. And there, there's a new appreciation for it, right? Like, eventually people might not be able to buy these hype modern vintage cards, but they can always buy on like the commons and uncommons and grade those, and maybe like I don't know. I just think the commons can be really sick, especially any of the starters can be sick. Ash Trump impression, but good try. Katie Lowen, blink twice if she has you held against your will. I'm definitely held against my will right now. I'm being held against my will. You are holding me against my will with that. Oh, Lord. I need to get another drink, guys, before... Lumas, Pokemon is absolutely not a good safe haven for your money. Definitely. You're right. You're right. I should stop now. I should really stop now. I really need to stop while I'm up so much on it. Gengar. EX Gengar slaps. Oh, I had the chance to pick up a 6 last week, but I don't want that low of a grade. Dude, any grade in some of these cards is sick. And then you're saving money. Wow, what a collection, yo. I appreciate that, Jonathan. Orion, I've been busy, but I'm finally back. Yo, it's good. Thickless Cage, been too late for roughly... it's been too late for roughly 30 years, man. Eddie Spaghetti, adorable. Sheep, look at this zesty motherfucker with the dirty Sanchez. What's good? What's good? What's good? Candy 7, looking to spend around 2K on vintage Grail. Don't care if it's Japanese. Bubble Mew, Koro Mew, 10s for smaller cards, adding to 10K. Dude, the Koro Mew is crazy nice. Okay, let's try again. Give me your thoughts on Stakataka. Dude, I'm not a big fan of Stakataka. I'm just not. I can't even fucking say it. Stakataka. I can't even say it. Matthew Pinard, you silly nerd. My money pit was magic. You silly nerd. Man, dude, I love a good money pit. you're paying into the karma pool with those base set packs not having Zardy. Gonna come back to you soon. Like, dude, like that's guys, that's one of my dreams in this hobby is to pull a Charizard that's like a prolific Charizard. It was base set unlimited. It's not like it's legendary collection. It's not like it's Skyridge. It's not like I mean even a dark Charizard unlimited from Team Rocket from one of the Thunderstorm boxes, that would be life changing. Like seriously, even if it got a PSA 8, I wouldn't care. I would not care one bit. Because just being able to pull that myself and having that experience, even though I didn't have that as a kid, to have that now would be insane. So I feel like there's no way it's going to happen unless I buy and open a base set box. And I so would. Like, at this point, it's 20 grand to buy most nice vintage cards that are PSA 10 and low pop. It's 20 something grand to buy a base set box. Why not? Go for it. Open it. You're probably going to get at least one Charizard in there. You weigh everything out. You have the 12 heavy packs. You sell all the other lighter packs. You know, you recoup there. And then you start opening packs. And man, if you hit Blastoise or Charizard and you get those before you run through all the packs, then you're done. You sell all the other packs as heavies. You recoup most of your money. You get the Blasty and the Zard, and of course Venusaur. You got to get Venusaur too. You get all those graded in whatever grade, and it's whatever because you opened a fucking base set box, and you got to open up the OGs. And even if it doesn't get a 10, that's an incredible experience that, like, unless you're TCA Gaming or PokeRev or Cool Trainer Ryan or just a really big streamer or whatnot person, you are never opening those boxes. Like, you look like a top sugar model. I appreciate that. We have 9% battery left, guys, so we're going to have to actually... babe, could you do me a huge favor? Could you get my long charging cord so we could keep this stream going for the boys? I don't even want to make you get up. I mean, I don't want to make you get up. That's such a good angle.
Shut up.
Pop over here so they at least, like, know.
No.
Just they at least know what I'm dealing with over here. She is the siren in the deep ocean that I am an innocent sailor just trying to catch his catch for the day. And she's just luring me to the deep, dark depths to my death with how freaking beautiful she is. You're killing me. I also need to go downstairs and make another drink. So you guys might need to...
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm going to. You ever use Veriswap? Nah. Yo, you guys need to hold down the chat while I'm gone. James Craig, how you doing? What's your eBay store? It should be linked below. I feel like SV is going to take a dip after the mega sets come out. Put on a YouTube video for us. Fuck off. I'll be back, guys. You can actually... Wait, I've got something for you guys. Just... It's the sleepy... We got the sleepy Bulbasaur. Just, he can keep you entertained for right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, you brought all the shit.
Well, I figured you need the
Wifey brought all the shit so we can keep this stream going strong.
You're welcome for my services.
I love your services.
Shut
Your
up.
services are the best.
Shut up. Stop it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There are children on this live stream.
Ew. Yo, we got Pokey Hideout in the building. Let's go. Okay. All right, guys. We are about to be plugged in. And now our stream can't die. E. Okay.
You should put
Yes.
Gengar.
There we go. I know, I should put Gengar, but I'm afraid my whole fucking wall will come down if I put the Gengar down there. All right, I'm gonna go make my drink. I'll be right back, guys. You should sit in the chair. Just take over the stream.
Should I hold the sword in front of me?
Yes, you should.
Stop.
You can at least read what they're saying.
What? Read with the what? That's so funny.
Wow, she abandoned the chat. She fucking abandoned you guys. What did you do to my wife? What did you guys do to make her abandon the chat? We back. Oh, shit. My fucking boxers are riding high, guys. I know that might be TMI, but my boxers are riding too high. Yo, you guys know the moans downstairs were loud as fuck. Oh, that's called a boner. Guys, you know who I really miss in this hobby? You know who I really fucking miss? Rob Burns, bro. R.I.P., dude. He's like low-key the GOAT for like saying a bunch of shit about where the hobby was headed. And it's so crazy. I wonder if he looks at it now like, damn, there's so much going on in that hobby right now. Dude, bless his heart. He was going to be huge. He was going to be huge. Orion, that was a very fast quickie. World record attempt. If there was anybody who would attempt that, it would definitely be me. I never heard of Rob Burns until he quit. Dude, he was awesome. He was really awesome. That's usually what happens, right? This is the same thing that happens with artists, like famous rappers, right? Nobody cares about their album until they're dead. It's kind of crazy. I need to be so fucking careful drinking up here though, because we got carpet and like one bad misstep and that shit's ruined if this whiskey gets on it. I really should be careful bringing that stuff up here, or I should bring it in a thermos or some shit. Baby number 3 by the end of 2026. We invited my parents over for dinner. Diana made some fire fish and bread, and that wasn't all. There was salad and shit and sides, but I'm just saying, we eat good over here. My parents were like, we have some really good news for you guys. My parents were like, oh fuck, like you guys have a third kid, don't you? And no, Diana sold her first piece of jewelry on her website. I'm really fucking proud of her right now, guys. Like, she's taking after her man, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's starting to do her own little hustle. So she had her first sale today. Big deal. It was a big deal. So I was watching Comic Book Channel and the dude was talking about how he goes to shops and people keep asking for Pokemon. He was just appalled at how comic market's dead and Pokemon's on fire. Dude, everybody's shocked, bro. I didn't realize LO was 800 now. Guys think it will hit 1K to 1.2. I literally have my Lost Origin is set for, I think, 1,000, I think. And I'm probably going to set it back to 1,200. Because right now I'm getting so many inquiries. I'm getting so many messages. And it's too easy. It's way too easy. It's like, dude, there's another dude willing to pay $100 more than you that just really wants that box. Link her website. Yeah, no, I might have to put that in there. Drop a freaking link, dumbass. What's her website? She might have your gold stars listed for the cheapie. Dragon Ball Super. Dude, Dragon Ball would be sick TCG to get into though. I love Dragon Ball Z, man. I wanna watch all that anime all over again. I'll tell her that the boys want to support her. I'll tell her, dude, she's had this website for over a month. Not a single thing has sold. And then randomly a girl that follows her off Instagram bought something from Ohio and I was like, she sold like a tiny piece of jewelry for plated jewelry, like plated gold, not like solid or anything. $23, guys. Her cost $140. The fuck am I doing in Pokemon? I gotta get into fucking plated jewelry. Jesus Christ. The margins are insane. Nigo, how we doing? Would you sell 3 LO booster cases? Would you start selling at 1K? When would you sell 3 booster cases? I mean, I don't even have 3 cases. I have 2. But what's the fees you mentioned for 1K plus? I thought that was just temporary promo. No. If you are a top rated seller and you basically do shipping in 1 day and you offer free returns, your fees, it goes down to like 3%. Now, I don't do that for all my listings, but for my really big cards, I'll change the structure of the listing. So basically you can return the card if you have any issues and I ship the same day. And those cards I get a significantly better payout on them. I mean, honestly, not too far off from ZNG, right? And I've gotten that from being on eBay for quite some time now, which you should be able to do the same thing, Turtle. So you should know what I'm talking about. I don't do it for all my listings. I only do it for the big ones. Damn, if she got insane margins, can I get 90% off? Diva Hala, heard rumors DBZ might come to Magic as a universe beyond set. Very nice. Jonathan, all right. Bye, Ryan. I've got to go to bed. I'm tired and got to work tomorrow. Dude, I feel that. I got to work tomorrow too, but I'm just like, fuck it. Oh boy. Some guy has entered the building. How we doing? Never mind. What's the best Pokemon set to collect in this market? Affordable? Again, I'm going to say journey together. Guys, what do you think? People, chime in here. What is the best set to collect in this market? Pokemon Hideout. I feel like I would get scammed if I turned that on for eBay. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people won't do it. But the thing is, with big cards, there's no reason not to do it. I mean, once they go through authentication, like there's literally no reason you're gonna return that or try and scam me on that. But maybe that's something I should think of. You know, is it better to just have it, you know, no returns accepted? But like the thing is, people can return shit if they want to on eBay. There's the money back guarantee. So you might as well, you know, submit. Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, hit rate, 151. Coming out swinging with the 151. Dr. Rocket, whatever set you can get your hands on will also make you happy. Yeah, if you can find stuff for retail, even if it's Black Bolt, Light Flare, yeah, that would be sick. I went to Target recently. All the Pokemon stuff except the plushies were gone. Very sad, bro. It's been like that for like literally over a year. It's fucking crazy. Gotta be Murph. 100% Brilliant Stars or Champion's Path. Champion's Path? Really? Champion's Path? You really think that that's like a budget-friendly, good set to get? Yeah, you got it. I mean, that's what we're here for. Answering the questions to the universe and also anything and everything Pokemon. Okay, I'm trying to think. What did I really, really want to talk about? Level X's. I think, hear me out, guys. I honestly think the level X's could be headed to be like to become Gold Star territory at some point. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. The level X cards look so unique. They're such good looking cards. The level X cards have hollow borders. Beautiful. The level X cards have low pops. Amazing. The level X cards are old, but not quite that old. But we're going to get to that point very soon in another couple of years. The level X cards have cards that you might not do all the level X's, but level X Rayquaza, level X Groudon. No, not level X Groudon. Level X Gengar, right? I think the level X Gengar, you guys know where I'm going with this. I really feel like the level X Gengar is really the only one that I personally care about. But like all of the level X's are cool. And I think you could get the bigger ones in PSA 10 or PSA 9 and then get the smaller ones in 8s or 7s or whatever. But I really feel good about those level X's. And I feel like that could be a subset that like people are like, oh, no one talked about level X's. But like I really feel like it's got that same Gold Star hype set Grail mentality. And the little gold X on those level X's, like, if I'm remembering this properly, say I don't have my level X Gengar back from PSA, so when I have that, I would look at it in hand. But dude, I'm so proud of my Gengar collection. We got Fusion Strike in a 9, which I'm fine with, whatever. We got the Gengar Mimikyu from Team Up. Like, I wasn't even a big Gengar collector, and it's obvious that I was slowly drifting into Gengars. Fire Red Leaf Green Gengar, could have sold it, and I kept it for a long time. Level X Gengar, could easily sell it for a fat profit, and I'm going to keep it, even though it was only $40, keeping it. The Trainer Gallery Gengar is now about to hit $400. Sabrina's Gengar, bro, Gengar is hype. I don't know. I like the level X's. I'm wondering what y'all think of that. Like, maybe not all of them, maybe just a couple of them, but I really like the level X's. Also, the Stormfront Charizard, no one ever brings it up. One of the best reprints ever. Charizard, based off of Arita's modern take on it. Amazing card, super low pop. No point to get a 10. You're never going to see one. get a 9. That card's fucking awesome. I really want one. It's really unique looking. I love that card. My ears perked up when you said level X. I know, James. I know you got them level X's. Champion's Path is ass. There's nothing in there that's desirable to me. Win, yo, it's good. I agree with the level X. What do you think about the Pokemon Center stamped promos? I don't know. Level X cards never appealed to me for some reason. Dude, I'm right there with you. Look at them. Look at them more. When you have one in hand, it's something special. I'm serious. You'll be looking at that thing like, where the fuck have I been? Especially like PSA 7 to PSA 10 area, anywhere in there. Those are nice. And now that I'm getting some of my vintage cards back from PSA, and some of them are like 5, some of them are 6, some of them are 7, I'm like, dude, literally any grade in vintage these days, people are spending their hard-earned money to just buy 5, 6s, and 7s anyways. If I'm getting that as back as a grade, that's actually not bad at all. So I think I'm going to start building another briefcase specifically for just like mid-grade, whatever vintage cards that I've graded myself. Because like, that's what collecting is truly about. Finding stuff on a budget, enjoying the journey, grading some awesome cards. I really want to get another briefcase and just focus solely on random ass, like all kinds of different vintage cards that I've graded myself. Because I've sold a lot of them off, but I think I actually want to start a collection that's not about hyper high end, and it's not about gem mint. It's just about appreciating cards and not being able to let go of them just because they're so damn cool. What do you think of the Pokemon Center stamp promos? I will never be a simp for Pokemon Center stamp promos, but if you can get Pokemon Center stuff and you can grade those promos, win. I like the Shiny Zard V from Champion's Path, to be honest. Yeah, not a big fan personally. But like if I found that myself and graded it, like I would be in it. Gengar is a fire Pokemon, and I feel like Gengar is becoming more of a mascot in the hobby too, especially with that big Chinese card. Remember my Gengar? You bought it, doubled in 1 year. Funny thing on that Gengar, I overpaid actually on buying that Gengar back from you. That Gengar like did not go up in value until recently, and I think I sold it for a small loss actually. I don't know. I feel like that market was bubbly and then it came down again. And now it's way up. So yeah, like if I would have kept it, I would have been smart, but I didn't. I let go of it too soon. What about the Supreme Victors Bird Trio? They're beautiful, very nice. Dude. Let's see. Boom. I've never hit a God pack, but they are real. Yoda Kazam, man, I was homeless a couple years ago and had to sell my XY Sun and Moon cards along with my Charizard from Dragon. I miss those cards so much. Bro, you can always rebuild. You can always rebuild. Level X is pretty different. Nigo, I graded Level X Pikachu PSA 10 Japanese and sold way too early, bro. You fucked up. The Level X Pikachu, gorgeous. I know exactly what card you're talking about. I posted it in our Discord and I was like, this card looks different. If we would have gotten this in English, it would have been fucking nuts. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, those Level X hit different. I'm telling you. Yo, Kato, that Neo Revelation box sealed? No. Just for display. I've always liked I cashed out good. I've always liked the shiny silver borders of Level X and EX era cards, more so even than Gold Stars. I agree with that. I don't like the Fire Red Leaf Green Gengar because of the shitty CGI animation, but the hollow border, it's really nice. It's really good. Gotta be Murph. Sorry, guys. I mean, the Shining Fates. CP is good. NVM 151 art brought me back to the hobby. Love to hear it. Some guy's living his best. He stays living his best life. Oh, but seriously, what are the cards? I mean, Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge. Those cards are starting to explode. People are onto them. But I'm hoping I can grab a couple of those. I cannot do anything right now, though. I have to sell stuff right now. I'm in a tight position right now. When I'm done with paying off all these cards coming in, and I sell a bunch of my shit, I think Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes is going to be a major focus for me. Those cards are great. They're super slept on. The art is phenomenal. I don't understand why they're so slept on still. But hey, I'm still sleeping on it. Am I any better? You know? Neo Genesis. A lot of nice Neo Genesis cards. Team Rocket. Even with all the Destined Rivals hype, Team Rocket is still undervalued, in my opinion. And some people are like, nah, bro, it's pumped as fuck because of Destined Rivals. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of Dark Charizards. There's a lot, like, it's a very high population card. But yeah, first edition Dark Charizard, PSA 10, that's a Grail. That's a Grail. I don't care how common that card is. That is a Grail. That artwork is fucking beautiful. That's a great card. Dark Blastoise, Dark Dragonite. Okay, and if we're going to go there, Team Rocket Returns. Team Rocket Returns, which is getting it's very hot right now. There's no question about that. But the Dragonite Reverse, the stamped Dragonite Reverse, super hot card in PSA 10. Super hot. Very low pop. That one is coming back from PSA. I graded that one myself, and we got a really good grade on it, despite the fact that I thought it was a PSA 5 or a PSA 4. I cannot fucking believe, bro. I cannot believe the grade that I got back on that card. All the cards I've sent, all the crappy grades I've gotten back, and some of my vintage cards that had no place getting higher grades, got higher grades. I did wipe them down with a little microfiber, a little spray of water. Yodik's name, I always liked your vids, man. I remember when 151 came out, you couldn't get the cards, but I worked at the store that had them on shelf for the week. I was in your area and tried to get in contact with you. Yo, I appreciate that. I opened so much of it. We're only one card away from basically pulling all the cards in that set. And then I can be like, bro, I pulled every card from 151. I did that shit. Nidoking. We never pulled Nidoking. I literally made a promise. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna fucking finish this set. I just need the Nidoking. And now, even if I get the Nidoking, my binders are wrecked because I graded everything. Which I kind of regret that in hindsight. Especially because, like, only 1 out of 7 Charizards got fucking 10s. Mickey B, what's the best place to sell my singles? I don't know, eBay. Team Rocket Returns, Z&G. Team Rocket Returns, that's my fave. Your eyes definitely be looking like Brock right now, brother. Nigo, my friend wants to sell his Team Rocket Returns booster box sealed for 100K. Insane. Wow. That's nice. He should open it. When did you pull Hyper Mew? We may have never pulled Hyper Mew either. I think you're right. Yeah, he's right. He's staying on top of it. James, how we doing? Stone Cold, how we doing? I have not opened any of the new set. I haven't opened... Surging Sparks was the last set. Actually, no, Journey Together. I opened Journey Together. Destined Rivals. I couldn't even find Destined Rivals in Charlotte at all. No luck at all. What's the most detrimental thing you've seen someone do their Pokemon trading cards? I've seen like high-end collectors that get pissed that they get nothing when they open packs. I've seen them just rip the rare. So when people rip cards because they're pissed, like, kind of grinds my gears a little bit because most of us would still probably try and find some value in that stuff. And like they just have fuck you money, so they just rip in the cards just because it's not what they wanted. That's the craziest thing I've seen. You not opening any DR is insane. I know it is. It really is. Ripping so disrespectful, right? Right? Oh man. Destined Rivals. I think the Mewtwo is really nice in that set. There's a lot of stuff going on with Journey Together right now. Is it me or is the Whale Lord going through a massive buyout? What do you think about the Trick or Trade set? Kind of trash. I still have my sealed Trick or Trade baggie. I thought those would actually be kind of hype. That's the type of thing where you're just going to give away free packs to people. Thank you. I appreciate that, Foxy Rose. Nigo, do you own any Bubble Mews? I want Bubble Mew so fucking bad. I don't own a single Bubble Mew. Do you want me to open up a can of whoop ass on some guy? Give me a hell yeah. Guys, chill. Chill. Why does everybody got a beef in my chat? Ra, you think opening Legendary Collection theme deck is worth it or just keep it sealed? Oh, my boy Ra is speaking my fucking language. Ra's got, you have a Legendary Collection deck that you're thinking about opening? I've always wondered what's in mine, man. But I always see like commons or uncommons in the decks. Like it's never what you hope it's gonna be. It's never Charizard. It's never fucking. One of the nicest cards I've seen is like reverse hollow Flareon. That shit was gas, but the guy wanted like $500. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know if that's gonna get an 8 or a 9. And granted, I should have bought that opened deck with that card because that Flareon was just open from there. And honestly, in today's market, it would have been worth way more. I think. Reverse, I mean, Legendary Collection, everything is so expensive. Argot Scraper, how we doing? Raw, I'm thinking about buying one. If you're gonna buy it, it could be worth it to open. But if you're gonna buy one, honestly, the Lava deck is the safer bet, even though it's $2,000 versus like 400, 500 for the Turmoil deck. But the difference is you get the non-hollow Charizard, and if that grades a 10, it's worth $5,000 or more. I actually really want the Legendary Collection non-hollow Charizard in a 10. And I have 1, 2, there might be 3, but I know I have 2 Lava decks, which means I have 2 solid chances if I wanted to open those up and just buy another copy for my sealed collection. But no, I'm not going to open those. I'm going to wait until like a beat up box comes on the market or one that has a torn seal. I'm going to open one of those legendary boxes one of these days. And then I'm going to get like a reverse hollow Caterpie or some shit. Yeah, those are sick though. But yeah, you could get the non-hollow Charizard if you go with the Lava deck. And then even if you get an 8 or 9, that's still a sick card to have. It's a Charizard. And you're kind of getting it from a pack. It's the same shit. It's from a theme deck, but... and the box, the deck, all the pamphlets, all that stuff mint condition, still worth $400 to $500. Which is why I kept picking them up, even if they were open or used. I have 1, 2, 3... 4 Lava decks. Yeah. 4 Lava decks, 5 Lava. I have 5 Lava decks total, but only 2 that are fully sealed. I've opened a lot of base set, actually. I can officially say I've opened and got fucked on base set. Lugia V finally hitting 10K. Sean, thoughts on Lugia V alt finally hitting 10K PSA 10? I feel like I saw that coming. I honestly feel like I saw it coming. Lugia is an absolutely beautiful artwork. Like, of course, it's going to hit $1,000. That card's going to be several $1,000s. It is an amazing card. It just, the more people that are able to get that card, the more it gets cleaned out, the population will be irrelevant. That card's going up. It's really a nice card. I think we can all agree the Lugia V from Silver Tempest is so nice. Was it enough to carry that set? No. But now that it's worth so much in a PSA 10, the set is going up as a result. Because people think they can pull it. I need the base set reverse hollow Charizard promo. That dude has said what like 30 times. No, Guy's actually right now. We kind of have to kick you, Stone Cold. Bro, you're putting us in a bad position, Stone Cold. Dude's just gonna pop into every stream and be like, what? Every 5 minutes. And we're just gonna be okay with it. Because it's like, it's on the border of like, is this trolling? I don't think so. Oh, man. Night, baby. Oh. You coming over for a good night kiss? Come here.
No, I don't want to be on camera.
It's okay, only for 5 seconds. Give me a kiss. Good night.
Are you coming?
Not right away.
Why?
Eventually.
No.
No, I am going to have to get off soon, though. Wow. 96 minutes, almost 100 minutes. We're in this, it's so crazy because people do streams for hours. I'm sorry, guys. I could not do a stream for hours and hours. There's no way I could do it. There's not enough whiskey in the world. GG Flood, how we doing? Gamalier. I do collect Yu-Gi-Oh, but like not really. I love it. It's always been a childhood favorite. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but like none of like the super crazy high value ones. So I am gonna hunt those down soon. You're doing great, Diana. Everyone's asking for the link.
What link?
For your jewelry.
Oh.
They wanna support. That's cool. That's honestly cool. They're like, fuck Orion. Let's fucking buy some jewelry off Diana's new website. Let's go.
They should buy something for their partners. Okay. Nighty night. It's so late. I should have been sleeping a long time ago. Good night. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Alright. Probably play Call of Duty after, but that's cool. Thank God tomorrow I get paid. So I've got the money from the booster boxes that's gonna come in. And honestly, I should package all that stuff up tonight because I don't want to deal with it tomorrow. So I got a bunch of booster boxes I'm shipping out tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get scammed or ripped off. Been holding on to this stuff since release. So I'm finally doing it, guys. We're not selling it all in one big deal. I'm just gonna sell one box at a time and just slowly offload my entire sealed collection except for one box of each. It's gonna be sad. Let my ass off. He was looking like, nah, hun, I'm good. This is Stone Cold ET. I want to order a couple cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line. Stone Cold just dipped out. I sold Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. I've sold like 3 Lost Origin. We sold 2 Paldea Evolved. We sold Scarlet Violet Base. We sold Battle Styles, a couple Battle Styles. We sold almost all of my ETBs that I bought from like Target and Walmart. Fucking finally. ETBs that are not Pokemon Center are trash. Never buy those unless you're gonna fucking open them. Like, seriously. Or if you're making like a wall of ETB displays, that's cool too. He couldn't handle my heat. I don't think anybody can handle your heat. Sheesh. Charmander promo non-PC stamp is $3.50 in a 10. Oh my fucking god! I had so many of those. I sold them all for $20 a piece. Oh my god, my head's killing me, bro. My head's not actually killing me, but thinking about the loss of all that potential value fucking kills me. Oh man. I traded in like 15 Obsidian Flames Charmander promos. It's nuts. I had so many of those. Nigo, I have 10 LO and 10 Silver Tempest from the 15 GameStop. From the 15 GameStop days. Might be time also. Dude, you just reminded me. I have to fucking cancel my GameStop membership. There's no fucking point to have a GameStop membership anymore. I never fucking use it. I don't even use my fucking coupon. I gotta start going to the GameStop. Fuck it. I'm gonna go to GameStop. I'm gonna start going to GameStop near this house. And I'm gonna see if they have any product. Because the ones that were near me never had anything. Maybe it'll be different over here because it's a little bit more of a suburban area. I don't know. I don't know who Anita Cox is. I ripped a full case of Evo Skies at release. Oh my gosh. Pulled the Moonbryon. Kind of feel bad with how much boxes have gone up, but I can't complain. Did the Moonbryon get a 10? We need to know. With how hard they are to pull, they should fucking all get 10s. It should be no shock that the population is so high. Thomas, what Gengar do you have? I have a level X. I have a Fire Red Leaf Green. I have a fuck. What is that? Lost Origin. What is that? That other Gengar. What is that? Astral. No, Lost Origin. Lost Origin Gengar. Sabrina's Gengar. Team Up Gengar, and very soon a Skyridge Gengar. I'm so fucking excited for the Skyridge Gengar, guys. I got the tracking today. I had a buddy of mine on Instagram who, Gempire, we kind of like the same cards. This dude posts all the sales data off eBay, and he also posts all the private sales data. Basically, people that buy cards let him know what they paid, and he posts it as sales data. So I told him that I paid $24,750. That was before the fees. I should have told him I paid $25.5 because with the fees on PayPal, that's what I paid for the PSA 10 Skyridge Gengar. But yeah, we got the tracking today. He's gonna ship it tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 2-3 day express. So even though it's from the UK, it should get here. It should get here very soon. I mean, in theory, it could get here by Saturday. It would be insane if I got it that early. Which the cool thing about doing a private deal is you're not dealing with eBay, authentication, the vault, all that bullshit just to get the card. Tax free. So yeah, I'm excited. Yo, just here to say hi. Anthony CCG, love your collection vid today. Yo, I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I remember your comment too, bro. Yo, you honor me. Prepare to get a flood of is this for sale? Is this for sale requests? Bro, I haven't checked my comments, but the comments have been pretty consistent. That video is doing really well. As it should. I needed to hype up my YouTube. I need to become relevant again. Because I was drifting pretty far out for a while there. So it's time to get back in the grind. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Well, tomorrow should be the submission reveal, which is that's definitely gonna add some hype too. Yeah, brother. Yes. Only you guys here right now are hearing about this. I don't know how many people are gonna see that video when I post it, because it's gonna be a big video. I'm gonna do a big shout out for Big Box Gaming over in the UK. And I'm just going to be dancing around. I'm just going to be dancing around with the Skyridge Gengar. Like, we fucking did it. It's Skyridge Gengar. Look at this shit. I'm going to be so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be a hype video. So yeah, that card's gonna be huge. Now I have to sell a bunch of stuff because I'm in it deep. Trick shots, yo, what's good? Have a great game. Have a great night, you guys. Yo, appreciate you guys for popping in here. 24K, better be PSA 10. Do you know if you get points back from the PayPal deal? I did the last time I did it this way. I should definitely get. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure I did the last time because when I bought my Charizard first edition, I got like $400 back in rewards. It was sick. It actually definitely helped. I think I'm gonna get those points back. It's just like accruing on debt. It's not a cash advance. So there's no reason if I pay that debt off immediately that I wouldn't get the rewards like I always do. And to date, I have earned like 3,500 in rewards. So I'm getting my money's worth from buying cards on that credit card. Like technically from rewards, I've almost paid off a big card. Legends still alive, bro. Damn. Yeah, I know. So we got 105 minutes. Definitely one of the longer lives, but was a fun live. Was a fun live. Steve, how much you pay for the Gengar? 25.5 total. He looks like a serial killer. Yeah, I mean there is maybe a slight Jeffrey Dahmer look, except I have a way better life than Jeffrey Dahmer had, unfortunately, and I don't hate people. Actually, no, that's not true. I do hate people. I hate a lot of people, but not as much as he did. No, I tried to return a Mag Card Tag Team near Mint Plus, but it's a huge crease that wasn't visible. eBay authentication said I can't get my money back because it passed authentication, which is crazy, which is why you should just accept returns because eBay is still probably going to cancel the return because it's been authenticated. So you get lower fees, you make more money, doesn't make a difference. Laugh my ass off, bro. Did I just say that? I don't know. Did I ever watch the Netflix series on him? I did. Dude, fucking love that Dahmer shit, bro. I love it. Like, it's fascinating. And I'm not even somebody that's into true crime shit. I'm not, guys. I don't watch CSI. But, did watch a lot of Law and Order with my friends when it was Mariska Hargitay. I forget what her name is. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Dude, seriously, 52 upvotes. Let's go. I mean, I'll take that. That's not bad. Anthony Gempire is cool. I like his Yu-Gi-Oh posts. Dude, he's a goat for that. I wish Yu-Gi-Oh collecting scene was bigger. Sadly, it seemed like it lost a lot of momentum. I don't know, man. Prices seem pretty high up there. Yeah, Gempire was kind of my competition for a minute. We were going after a lot of the same cards, and he would send me so many offers that I would decline on cards that I was selling, like high-end cards. Because there was a time where I wanted to just sell more expensive cards. And that way I could order multiple copies, pick the best copy, and sell the other cards. And then one day, guys, you're going to get a kick out of this. Gempire was the other bidder. I could tell based on his feedback. He was the other bidder on my PSA 10 first edition Shining Charizard. I would not own that first edition PSA 10 Shining Charizard if it weren't for him. Here's why. He was going to bid that card up quite a bit. He said he was probably going to bid it up to like 12 or 13K. I told him I really wanted the card and that I knew he was bidding on it based on his feedback, and I basically begged this guy. I was like, yo, Gempire, can you please just not bid on this card? I know you're looking at it. I know it's your feedback. I know that it's you bidding on that card. Can you please let me get this card? Fucking let me get it. Let me get that shit. And yeah, so Gempire is like one of the homies now. Whatever he needs, if he's looking for a card and I can help him find it, I'll help him find it. Oh, let's get rid of this spammer, dude. Like, dude, go fucking get a life. Get a fucking life. What's your rarest card in your collection? It is Gold Star Rayquaza, First Edition Charizard, both PSA 9, Skyridge Charizard, PSA 10. That sums it up. But soon, Skyridge Gengar, that will join the ranks probably, in my opinion, is the rarest card in my entire collection. Because of its low population, and you factor in the popularity of Gengar, and you factor in Skyridge is one of the best sets ever made of all time. It might be the best card I own. It might, like, I could see Skyridge Gengar being $100,000. I could see that. It is, in my opinion, the best Gengar. I don't know. Sabrina's Gengar is pretty good. And they're very, very close in population. I don't know. Sabrina's Gengar is very, very good. And in contrast, First Edition Gym Heroes is way more affordable. So maybe Sabrina's Gengar actually, because function-wise, like it's easier to get that card. Yeah, no, the Skyridge Gengar is still goated. It's harder to get. It's still goated. But I think the Sabrina's Gengar, actually, I might like a little bit more, honestly. But I feel like I'll be able to find another Sabrina's Gengar in a 10. There were a couple of them at the show. There were no Skyridge Gengars. And the only one there was a super corporate dude walking around with literally Legendary Collection Charizard and a Gengar. Y'all saw it in my Collecticon video. Literally the only two cards he had were like two absolute bangers. So a lot of vendor hot potato with these heavier end cards. Rocket Sabrina's more nostalgic. Skyridge better art. Skyridge has a smaller picture frame. All of the e-readers have a smaller picture frame. The Sabrina's Gengar technically is better. You're getting more hollow frame. Yeah, fuck, man. I think I already said it. The Sabrina's Gengar might be better. I don't know. I mean, artistic-wise, Skyridge is better. But the fact that you get so much more hollow and you get to see the classic Gengar hand-drawn art right there, like, yeah, it's neck and neck. But Sabrina's Gengar and Skyridge Gengar, if I could own those two in 10s, which is very possible, even though I'm very happy with my 9, but if I could own those in 10s, both of them, that'd be crazy. Dr. Ozzy, you know what the newest Pokemon card packs is? Because I have no idea because of my friend. Yeah, Black Bolt, White Flare, bro. I bought 2 of the Japanese for sub 2,000 a while ago. Yeah, Japanese is moving right now. I have a BGS 9 Skyridge Gengar. I will never sell it. Yeah, it's a sick card. It's a sick card. And people really doubt how much further it can go. If the English Sabrina's Gengar had the graveyard in the background, I think I would like it more. But it's a card I can live without. I gotta say, I mean, there's nothing going on in the background because you can't see the graveyard, but I just find it incredible. I just find it so beautiful. I mean, Blaine's Charizard, in contrast, barely any hollow surface. So, like, also way higher pop, 420. Why the fuck? Why is Charizard even a peak card? It seems like Gengar in every fashion is not only just as popular, like very close in popularity, but way lower population. But I think it just comes down to popularity. There are way more people that like Charizard, that like an orange dragon, than a purple ghost. And I gotta say, the Fusion Strike Gengar is terrible. It's terrible. It's so bad. I hate it. It's so bad. It's too goofy. Like, Gengar is supposed to be goofy, but the fuck? Back in the day, Even 10 years ago, Gengar wasn't even top 5. That's true. That's true. And that's why we all thought we had plenty of time to get Gengar. We were all putting it off. Brother, Gengar for me has always been a top tier Pokemon. But I just felt like I really love this purple dude, but I'm not going after this dude until I get all the Zards. And I think that's how a lot of people felt about it. But the people that were like true Gengar fans, they're winning right now. Like the ones that have multiple copies of these cards and 10s from Cheap, they're winning right now. Anthony, I think Zard is still top. Gengar was undervalued. Yeah. Lost Origin Gengar over Fusion Strike. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Such a better artwork. Absolutely agree with you. 100%. Harumi, man, I got into it with my mom. She said it wasn't safe to touch my baby bro's head. Oh, man. So random. The shit we get in the chat this late at night. It's only when it gets this late at night. Favorite card's Eevee. That's not basic, bro. Eevee's sick. Eevee's cute. Everybody loves Eevee. I can't knock that. Beats, I've come to the terms that I'll never get Dark Gengar. It's going to be a hole in my Neo Hollow collection, at least for a while. You know what's funny? That Dark Gengar was on my radar too. It was PSA 10, it was $5,000, and I thought, wait a minute now. Why are all the other Gengars skyrocketing? Gengar Mimikyu from Team Up is $5,000. Why is a Neo Dark Gengar? Why is that $5,000? I think it's more like 10 now, which is crazy because like literally 2 weeks ago it was like $5,000. That has to be the most aggressive Gengar growth we've seen all fucking year. Like that card shot up. And I gotta be honest, the Expedition Gengar is pretty good, but that Dark Gengar definitely has way more cool artistic Gengar vibes than a lot of the Gengars. So yeah, Dark Gengar's sick. By the way, is your Rayquaza Star EU print? I had the EU print, but it was in Beckett slab, and I sold it. Guys, I sold my BGS 9 Gold Star Rayquaza. My PSA 9 is English. But my BGS 9 Gold Star Rayquaza, we sold for 12.5. I'm very sad today because the BGS 8 sells for that much. I'm pretty sure I left $10,000 on the fucking table, guys. I would dare to say if I would have cracked that BGS Ray, kept my PSA 9, subbed the BGS Ray, maybe even shimmered it a little bit, wiped it down, pressed out all the corners. If I would have done that, like no doctoring, just cleaning it up, getting it prepped to send off, even if I would have got a PSA 7 or PSA 8, I'm pretty sure it would have been worth a lot more. But even a BGS 9, I'm pretty sure would have gone for like 20. Oh, it's sad. Brian, Gengar, my favorite Pokemon. Bought a random Gengar card. Nice. Wow, maybe even 20 grand. It kills me. Remember what happened to your Crystal Nidoking? Dude, Beats is a fucking OG. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, everything sounds better. We cracked the Nidoking. We got it to PSA safely. They fucked my card. I got a worse grade back. And I had to spend more money. And then I ended up buying a PSA 10, which is hilarious because I got that for so cheap it makes up for all of it. But still, yeah, that was unfortunate. What am I sipping? We got whiskey, Diet Coke, and bitters. This drink, Evan Williams Black Label Whiskey with Diet Coke and bitters, is hangover proof. Tomorrow I'll wake up, I'll make another video. I'll wake up early. I might even go to the gym. I'll feel fine. I have so much experience with this mix. Every time it's great. I wake up a little bit groggy, but no headache. Don't feel weird. Ready to take on the day. Maybe with the release of the Mega Evolution Charizard, we'll get more attention. I personally like the Mega Charizard over the Mega Gengar. I gotta be honest. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Mega Gengar at all. The Mega Charizard I don't like, but is better than the Mega Gengar, I think. But man, the Mega Gengars, those cards are doing numbers right now, right? Those cards are doing numbers. Oh no, what grade you got? So I sent a PSA 9 Crystal Nidoking. It came back an 8. Fucking 8. And then I sold it for the highest PSA 8 price at the time, which is pretty damn good because I bought it for like 700 something. And then I sold it as an 8 because I got fucked. And I think I got like $550. I was really, really proud of that. Like, it was a loss, but it was an experiment. And you know, the sad part is, all of this was just to wipe a speck of dirt off the card. And now PSA offers cleaning services, which is fucking crazy. So there's literally no reason for a modern cert card. There's literally no reason for it to ever have dirt on it. I mean, I get it. Like, the thing is, having a dirt patina on a card, it's called the patina. It gives it, you know, the antique vintage flair. It makes it more valuable because it's never been touched. So having a patina or a small layer of dirt is actually kind of important for cards, and you don't necessarily want to clean them off. But dude, if you're looking at them all the time and you're grading them, like, just fucking clean the card off. Like, you don't have to splooge it, but dude, clean the card off. Phil, apparently they're reprinting all Pokemon cards, including original base set, so better sell now. Dude, that's been the oldest fucking, like, trolliest thing. Like, I know you're just joking, but, like, come on now. Come on. Make me laugh with something else. I got a Crobat V with the red head. Weird. Dude, that card's sick. I have that listed on my eBay right now. In Team Rocket. I don't know her name. I have that one right now. I feel like that Crobat is really, really undervalued, quite frankly. It kind of pisses me off. It's beautiful purple color. The Pokemon is in the forefront of the card, but I guess they're just easy to grade. I don't know. We need justice for Cosmog. Yes, PSA cleans cards. They offer a card cleaning service now when you send in to submit. Nice. I have some whiskey Buffalo Trace on ice with Dr. Pepper. We're drinking the same thing, brother. Buffalo Trace is a distant cousin of Evan Williams, I think. Or maybe it's Benchmark. Yeah, it might be Benchmark. Buffalo Trace might be related. It might be the more successful cousin that made it, quote unquote, in life in terms of the Benchmark, which is great cheap whiskey. But Evan, I think, takes the cake. It's like $28 for a handle. It's insane. For 28 bucks, you can make 40 cocktails and never get a hangover. But yeah, the bitters help my stomach, and then the Diet Coke gives me the caffeine to push on without the calories or the sugar. But a little bit of cancer just sprinkled in there. It's cool. Cameron Scobie Benchmark is same mash bill of Buffalo. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got random people in here like, yeah, I know my whiskey. I can chime in. I run a bar, so I should probably promote the type of drinks we have at the bar, but I'm a simple man. PBR beer, cheap whiskey. For me, that's what works. Haven't tried Rebel 100. Rare, the Golden Roton decks, nah. A lot of the gold cards just aren't that valuable, unfortunately. Tiger King, yo, how we doing? Bro, we have 2 hours under our belt for this stream. 2 hours. Let's go. 2 hours. And I'm still sipping. We're getting there. I don't sound too stupid either. I'm still very coherent. I don't really know alcohol myself. Can't drink because I have liver problems that are genetic. That's probably a good thing, brother. I mean, you're really not missing out on anything other than dehydration, taking years off your life, and making bad decisions. I will say, one thing I do like whiskey for is it does loosen me up. It makes me a little bit more raw, a little bit more honest. And that's important, especially in the content space where it's so easy to be fake and try to appease too many people. And during streams, like, I didn't understand why Cool Trainer Ryan drank so much during the streams. Now I get it. If you're gonna have fun, if you're gonna put the time in, enjoy yourself. If that means having a couple drinks, then so be it. I shouldn't do it at the bar. You shouldn't drink and drive. But if you're in the comfort of your home and you're safe, I don't see any problem with that. As long as you don't drink so much that you get fucked up on a stream, that's where you're pushing it. I am no expert, Ash, but I appreciate you, and feel free to join our Discord, ask questions whenever you want. Seriously, my favorite thing in the hobby is actually like telling people my opinions on things they're doing, because it makes me feel like, wow, that my opinion actually does matter to some people. You look like Jonah Hill. Binkin, that hurts, man. That hurts. But hey, Jonah Hill is phenomenal actor. He's great. He's goated. Like that one guy that left YouTube. Yeah, Cameron, you're talking about Rob Burns. I actually mentioned him earlier in the chat that I missed him. I think what happened was super fucking dumb and unfortunate. But I think people liked Rob so much. He had other external stuff going on in his life that people didn't know about. That's what I think really did it. And I think a lot of it has to do with Pokemon, overspending, debt. I think everyone's trying to keep up in this hobby, but people loved Rob, and Rob is a content creator that we needed in this hobby. And I intend on following through with what Rob wanted, which was people to be more real and more raw in this hobby and not like 80 thumbnails. Okay, let's talk about it, right? It doesn't define you as a content creator, but it is predatory. It just is. If you want to rise to the top, you gotta steal people's attentions by making really flashy thumbnails. Okay. On top of that, he would talk about people being way too heavy into sealed investing and how it was kind of tainting the hobby and that it was just toxic, right? Too many people hurt by their opinions, the opinions of other content creators. He is really the first person to say that, like, he thinks that Rudy is fucking lame as shit for being that guy to make all these videos sitting on mounds of sealed cases. And, he's got a really fun demeanor. I personally love Rudy. I think his videos are great. I'm not a Rudy simp, but I watched his earliest videos to get to know him better. And he's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he really fucking stuck his neck out with Magic, and he got into Pokemon at just the right time, honestly. But kind of like Rob was kind of pointing out the fact in his last video that, like, we are so consumed with a certain way of collecting in this hobby that it's just fucking everything up. And that's not a great way of articulating what he said, but that was really heartfelt for me. And like, he didn't have to walk away from the hobby entirely, but because he knew he was going to walk away, it enabled him to just speak the fucking truth that no one wants to say. And that, like, people opening a shitload of packs, no one can do that. And it's not like you can't do that, right? Like, I love when people get a moral high ground in Pokemon, because it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. We've all done shit that we're not proud of in this hobby. Except for of course, a couple content creators that critique everybody else, literally, like you've never made a fucking mistake. It's easy to demonize people in this hobby. It's easy to gatekeep. We gotta stay tight as a dope community, right? And I think there's a lot of people that don't sense that toxicity at all. But it's like all you have to do is watch content, and you can see where the drama is. Empire, I bought an evolution box today for 2K. Nice. You look like my cousin. Appreciate that. Ash, how do I join the Discord? The link is below. Please join the Discord. If you have any questions, everybody's in there to chop it up and help out. And hopefully people aren't like too weird or dicks. Just join the Discord. It's in the link below. Introduce yourself. Oh, I'm burping a lot. Let people know that, like, hey, I'm a new collector. Don't fucking grill me on shit because I don't know anything, right? And, I'm not in the Discord as actively as I should be because it is my Discord, but I pop in there a lot more than I used to now. And I'll let people know, like, hey, Ash is new. Play nice, guys. Empire of Nostalgia. That's a sick name. Empire of Nostalgia. Bro, that's very memorable, too. Rudy was buying Roaring Skies in, like, 2015. Yeah, oh, right. Rudy had the Rudy bathroom. But he had the bathroom because it was a failed attempt. He didn't fully believe in it at that time. Rudy is a Magic fanboy. He is not a Pokemon fanboy. He could give two fucking shits about Pokemon. He doesn't even open a lot of Pokemon on his channel. He could. He doesn't, and he has so much product he easily could. It's just ranting, monetizing, Patreon, distribution, getting a shitload of product, and holding out. And he's great. He's the GOAT. But he really didn't get into Pokemon. Like, he can talk about the bathroom all he wants, but he wasn't into Pokemon, really. Until... Because, like, dude, his bathroom, even with all the shit he had in his bathroom, that's nothing to Rudy. Nothing. If he really wanted to believe in it, he could have went a lot heavier. And he did. In Scarlet Violet era, he went heavy. And I think he even bought heavy into Sword and Shield stuff at that time. Or it was Sword and Shield he went heavy in. But I don't think so. I think it was Scarlet Violet he got really heavy into. Paldea Evolved, he had a huge position on, I think. Sam, stop making regular people sound like heroes. So, like, okay, humor me. What does that mean? Like who is Rob Burns the regular person? His message got retracted. Damn it. I wanted to hear out Sam. I wanted to hear this justification for what he's talking about. I'm always on a higher ground. Badooch. Okay, squinty eyes. This is how you know I'm Canadian. I know more about hockey cards. I know about Pokemon cards even though I've been collecting Pokemon longer. There's no link? Is there seriously no link, guys? It's in the description. Yeah, check the description. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Empire, did you sell all your boxes? Oh, no. Oh, no. I have a lot of boxes. I'm in the process of trying to sell them. Best Pokemon. Did anybody know when Costco is going to release? Oh, who knows when they're going to release. Yep. Who doesn't love money, right? Gold Stars pre-boom was nice. Hey, bro, you're good. Everybody's a little dyslexic, right? There's no link in this vid? Really? I literally put it in the description before this vid. Okay, if you look at any of my other videos, like literally the video that I dropped today or yesterday, there's a link with the Discord. Promise you. And it's a good link, so you can definitely find it, Ash, and join us. So if somehow it's not in this one, it's in another video of mine, because I definitely want people to join the Discord. There is. I just joined. Austin fucking goated. I can't reply on my comment, so who cares if I retract it? You go on lengthy tangents about a human leaving the hobby like he's a demigod and saved the future. Okay. I think Rob Burns is a really cool guy. I think he made a simple mistake, but I don't understand how that the message got retracted again. I didn't retract your message, bro. My mods are just saying that this is not conducive to what we're talking about right now. I'm sorry, brother. Like, I'm not hating, but my mods make the decisions. I trust them when we're doing streams, so I guess they're saying, hey, we're not even going to entertain this. But sure, yeah. Rob Burns was a normal dude who got, I guess, wasted on a stream and then had like what seems like a crisis, I guess, the day following. And it looked bad because I don't want to run away from that comment. So I'm definitely going to address it. That, again, I don't look at him as a demigod. I appreciated his content. And I like the points that he made. And that's that. I don't think I look at Rob Burns like he's a demigod or anything. I don't think I even said a single thing that would even make someone think that. But I'm sorry that that's such a big turnoff. Crick World, make America great again. iCarp, did you pick the video up after you dropped it? Did you? Okay. What? I think Rudy just manipulated Scarlet Violet 3 and 4. I mean, I don't know. There's so much of it. I don't think he can manipulate it. You grew up with EX era. I did grow up with EX era. Victor, I never seen a whole Pokemon collection in your pack. Well, it is there. It is there. Conducive, that's a good word. Thank you. Ozzy, I think regular people should be praised on their work because the biggest mental conditions are depression and anxiety, and giving a person a compliment can really help him. Well, yeah, and you never know what people are going through. But we do need people to actually talk that shit in this hobby when like stuff's messed up. I think Kira does a really good job, and while I know she is not a fan of Alex over at Nostalgianomics, I really like firmly believe in like you're not gonna like everybody, you're not gonna get along with everybody, but like be fucking grown adults. We're all in this space. Everybody has their own opinions. I want to keep it kosher with everybody in this community, because it's just not worth the stress of like having somebody that's your arch content nemesis. But I do think there's people that are still holding it down and keeping it real. Opossum tries to hold it down and keep it real. Rattle does a great job. Maybe he goes off the deep end a little bit, but Rattle does an amazing job. He's been one of my favorites for a long time. And Rattle actually like DMs me randomly. It's like, dude, you're like way more of a relevant content creator than me. Like, why do you even care about what I'm putting out? But he's a super cool, down to earth dude, and he's crushing it. But yeah, he tries to keep people accountable. He keeps a lot of rappers accountable after they steal Pokemon cards. Opossum, Kira does really good. It's really cool that we have all these people in the space just holding it down. But I wonder sometimes, is that too much that that's like the main content that you're making? But at the same time, like I appreciate it, right? I literally try to appreciate every type of content people make. even like everyone's shitting on Frosted Caribou, right? I don't watch her content. I've maybe seen a couple videos, you know, so I can't even make judgment calls. But I'm like, she's kind of funny. She has her own quirky thing with Pokemon. We need that. This hobby needs shit that people don't even understand that it needs, right? It needs to be a healthy and safe environment that isn't gatekept, where all kinds of content creators can come into the space. Like, there's a lot of girls on TikTok and Instagram just showing their titties and showing Pokemon cards, right? How do I know this? My algorithm literally like feeds me this bullshit, and I don't follow any creator like that, right? I don't follow people on Instagram that girls that like flaunt their body with the cards, but like, dude, it's fucking their decision. Let them fucking do whatever they're gonna do. At least Frosted Caribou, at least I don't fucking know her name. At least she's making content. At least she's trying, right? So anyways, my whole point is that like I try to appreciate everybody's piece of content no matter what the fuck they're doing. Empire, you still got all your cars, bro? I do. I have my E46 325, E46 M3, E92 M3, C63, AMG, and we have the family car, the Volkswagen Tiguan. Out of the Pokemon cars in the bar, what is your favorite hobby? Oh, dude, it's Pokemon. It's been Pokemon. But I mean, I love cars, but they're expensive, and you're only enjoying them while you're on a drive. Pokemon, you're enjoying all day. You're thinking about it. You're talking about it. You're looking at your cards in the morning. You're doing an Instagram post so you can monetize that stuff and share it with the world. Then you make a YouTube video like I do. Like, I'm constantly doing it, so if I didn't enjoy it, it would just be hell. Jimmy, no, bro, he 100% did. No one else has the money to do what just happened. Found it. I'm in it. Nice. D's. Open pack and give it to me. Red Ted, do you still buy Pokemon? Yeah. When are you going to do a pod with other people? Have you seen TRJ, Team Rocket Joey? Yeah, Team Rocket Joey, I think, is a fan of my work. He's popped in here before. I have no issue with the guy. I know he's got beef with other creators. Honestly, maybe one or just two creators. But, yeah, guy seems fine. I know him and Joe to Jake just did a podcast, and Henry, Poke Henry. I like all of them. The reason that I don't do streams, like basically split streams at this point, is because I want to be in control of my stream. If I want to just dip out, I want to be able to just dip out. I do want to do double streams again. They are fun. They are a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe we'll get there at some point. I actually wanted to do a stream with Kira. Actually, she was like, yeah, we should definitely chop it up at some point, but I don't know. It's easy to be in control of my streams, and I don't know, at some point I'll probably do something like that. I was mean to Team Rocket Joey. I feel bad. I mean, dude, that's the other thing. Like, any of these content creators, you shouldn't feel bad if you critique anybody or say something, because you can not like someone one week and then be like, okay, they're okay the next week. Like, it's not like if you don't subscribe to them, then you're not real. You're not a real fan. Like, a lot of opinions and discussions in Pokemon and takes and trends, they change. When people come into the hobby, they might go to every store and buy all the products, and they're scalping shit, they're whatever. But then they realize that they're part of the problem, and they stop doing it, and then they call out other people for doing it. People are constantly being a part of hypocrisy or doing shit or saying shit, and then, we change our minds, or maybe we even decide, hey, this content creator, I didn't really like them, but I'm okay with them now. I think that happens a lot. Listen, it's dumb to me to have enemies because you're only on this earth for 82 years. Best start drama over a hobby is just a waste of time. Yeah, like, drama in Pokemon content space is like, hold people somewhat accountable, but like how deep do you want to take it? How much do you want to milk it? Not trying to shit talk too much, but Nostalgianomics has to be one of the most unlikable creators in this space. I stopped watching his content. So here's the thing with Alex is I think he comes off a little abrasive, but I also think that that's just his demeanor, and he's confident in his decisions, and he does know a lot about this hobby, and he does give a quick scoop on stuff. And bro, I mean, you can't knock the hustle and the grind that he's put in. And that's the thing for me, like even if you are the most unliked person in this hobby, but you're consistent and you stick with it and you never quit, I can respect that. But yeah, man, his chat was awful to me. I was much less experienced than I was, but I think my stream with him and his buddy Steve was the last stream I ever did where I did a double stream. And I think for good reason. I was like, I don't want to deal with other people's chats. I just don't want to deal with them, because if they're gonna treat me like shit in any ways, it's like, why am I doing this? I would rather do a chat with my own community, right? I would rather work on my own community than be in a part of your community that just off the bat is gonna shit talk me. So my issue is actually with Alex chat from the last time we ever did a stream together, and we never talked after that. We never messaged, we never anything. And I started taking on a take of like, I don't fuck with sealed investing anymore. And even Alex has just made a video, which my hat's off to him. He just made a video that was like, sealed investing is done or something like that, because the boxes are getting way too expensive. So even he sees that like there's a fucking bottleneck to this right now. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We need more Ash, less Team Rocket. Pokemon in the community is like Mattel community, Fairy Gatekeep. How far am I? Empire, endless money pit of cars are. Dude, cars are an endless money pit. My fucking shit box beater, 325i E46. I had to replace the front brakes on it. The valve cover, the entire valve cover, not just the gasket, the entire valve cover was warped, which is the top end of the engine head, and an oil change. It was $2,500 on top of the cards I'm buying right now. But I did it because I've had that car for so long. I've had it for almost a decade. I know single thing that's ever gone wrong with it. I know all of the upgrades I've made. I know all the parts I've replaced. But yeah, dude, cars are endless money pits. I'm a big believer, though, in not trying to constantly trade up. I'm a big believer in just enjoying what you have. Just make sure you make the right decision off the rip. And so far, all of my cars are still running. They're all still great. I just maintain them. And yeah, I love cars, but they're constantly, it's not self-serving at all. I'm gonna get off and go to bed. I need to probably get off and go to bed too. Holy shit, 150 minutes in. Liam gone global. Do you think adults' collections towards are a bit weird? Oh, for sure, we're a bit weird. Win, it's good. Handsy, and Pokemon is Pokemon a part of your personality? Yes, and I think that I don't want to get too deep into that. Because I really want to keep it separate as a hobby in my life, but I think it's impossible to not make it part of your personality when you're this deep into it. Hiromo, hey, didn't even realize you were live, bro. We are about to get off soon, though. I'm going to have to let you guys go, I think. It's just getting super late right now. I'm not gay, but if I was, appreciate it, guys. Team Rocket Show, he'd be deleting my comments. That's another thing. I will never delete comments. Comments still help my algorithm. I'll never delete them. What I am lucky about is I almost seldom never get bad comments. I feel like my little community, my channel might not be growing fast at all, my community is fucking rock solid. I have an awesome small Discord. I have an awesome little following. Yo, appreciate you, killer. Uh, you're not mod, chill. Dr. Ozzy, the biggest hypocrites are resellers because they love calling out other resellers, but then when they get called out, yo, Pokey Knee Pokemon, dude, that's fucking cool. Yo, so, and I feel like, yo, what's good, Pokey Knee? What's some information you can tell us about distribution now that would be a good piece of information for us? Like, it's a shit show with mega evolutions. If you're still even in this chat, because I take forever to get to the bottom of the chat, and we are closing it up soon. But Pokini, what can you tell us about what's coming down the pipeline? Mega evolutions. Is it looking really bad? Allocations are going to get worse. Prices going to get higher. Because if anybody knows, it's fucking him. He does this shit. Like, Liam is my boyfriend, but we're not gay. Okay. Stopped Pokemon and started a life instead. Yo, facts. Damn, son, you're still streaming 4 p.m. here, bro. I'm killing it. Goat Manjaro. Yo, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. One of the OGs from like when I first started the channel. I'm not buying Simplified Chinese, but I do like it. Aroma, what's your opinion on Expedition Charizard? Not a big fan on that one. That's actually one of my least favorite Charizards. Far cards, German cards are endless money pits. I love them though. The body style of the E46 is timeless. Ghost of Kiev, all those cards are cool and all, but where is the Zubat? Where is the Zubat? Korean is the new way. Joe Bird. Empire. Pokini is in the chat. Well, he was in the chat. He's not now, I guess. Angel Legendary Collection sealed. It is not. None of the boxes are sealed that are in my background. They're just dope. Jay, I sub Big Dog. Yo, appreciate that. Frost Caribou got pissed off at Real Breaking Nate also. And that might not be helping that she's just like bitching out everybody, but I think she just called out his like thumbnail or something, right? It was just something about his thumbnail, which is like, okay, whatever. How do you stay in your lane so much because you don't do it for profit? How do you stay in your lane so much because you don't do it for profit? I want to do it for profit, but I genuinely am a hoarder and a collector at heart. So it's easy to be like, oh, I'm ethical because I'm a collector, but I just don't want to let go of my shit. I think everybody in this hobby wants to make money or wants to make it sustainable, and I don't fault people for that. It's just when it's like right in your fucking face every day, that's when it gets annoying to me. I'm not a fucking saint either. I've taxed people on cards. I've oversold prices on booster boxes. I'm not a fucking angel, but I do try to treat every single person that I do business with the utmost respect, though. I might be a degenerate, but I try to be very professional, the same way I am at the bar with people online. James, did you see that Australian rip and shipper that scammed his viewers out of the 45K bounty? I have not watched anything on that. If I had more time and it wasn't 2 a.m., like I still have to get my Call of Duty in, guys. Pokey Knee, dude, he stayed in enough to just like pop something in there for us, dude. That's goated. Mega allocations for Wave 1 are slightly more than half of the destined rivals. Mega allocations for Wave 1 are slightly more than half of destined rivals. That sounds like it's fucked. That sounds like it's mega fucked. So that's going to hurt people that do this full time, even the people that are supplying us with retail, which Pokini has done a lot. Pokini, I remember when you were making videos and you were like trying to switch, you're trying to switch the type of content that you did. And I think that that's very respectable of you doing that. And like, I don't think it's like, oh, well, now he's going to be like he's on a moral high horse. I really do think that as a community, if we all are a little bit less focusing on certain aspects, particularly investing where the money is going, I think it'd be a lot better on the hobby. Like, there's so much content in this hobby that you can talk about. And the fact that I know that you're making that switch and trying to do better with making what type of content you make, because you have such a big audience too. And bro, like, okay, Ryan, stop fucking dick riding. Okay. I just have a ton of respect. Also, you guys, come on. I think we're all wondering, how is Pokey's fucking hairline so amazing? Okay, I'm done. Mic drop. I'm trying to get on that level, bro. Trying to get my hair back on that level. My locals have had their allocations cut in half since Surging Sparks. Pokey, the enhanced versus non-enhanced thing is very much in the air. My 3 distros don't know yet for sure, and I emailed them directly. Yo, appreciate that information. Are you going to buy every expensive card in Pokemon? I'm not gonna buy every one, but I'm gonna fucking try to buy every one that I really want. Like, you only live once. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Make some noise. Yo, guys, we got 69 likes on this stream. Best Pokemon card I have is the First Ed base Charizard, or the Skyridge Zard, or the Gold Star Array, or just, they're all great. Pokey, I'd guess 250-ish at release, but I think the enhanced thing could change that quite a bit. Wave 2 will be much more interesting, mid-October perhaps. 250, is that good? I mean, I guess where things are right now, that's better than being like 300 out the gate. But if this stuff clears out that fast and they bottleneck it, where we really aren't getting that much, could definitely see that FOMO come in. Like, is there any chance that things will heat up and they'll be printing stuff like crazy the way they did with Scarlet Violet base? I'm only saying this from previous experience. Then again, Sword and Shield base, they did not print a ton of, and it's the only reason that set fucking sucks. It's the only reason that it was more valuable than a couple of the other Sword and Shield sets off the rip. So maybe they'll do that. From what it sounds like, Pokemon knows exactly what's going on. They got us right where they want us. And it sounds like they've got everybody right where they want them. Here I said I was fucking done. I said I was done, guys. I said I was fucking done. How do you find booster boxes at a good price? Pokey, or eBay if you can get lucky. Are you thinking of selling your Pokemon for the 30th anniversary? None of my nice slabs, but all of my sealed stuff, yes, I want to get rid of it. It's a pain in the ass. Honestly, I should have just I wanted to do this, guys. You're not going to believe me on this. It is what it is. I never did it, but it was something that I really wanted to do. I actually, for a time, thought that it was better to just keep on buying Evolving Skies all the way to like 1,500 a booster box, because I just feel like that set is going to perform forever. But it was smart that I diversified. A lot of other sets did well, like Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, which was way easier and more affordable to get. But yeah, I just feel like with sealed, you really gotta know what the fuck you're doing, because you gotta pick the sets that are really gonna perform well. Otherwise, there's so many other plays that you could make. 30th anniversary is definitely gonna bring some more hype back. I imagine Wave 2, Pokey, I imagine Wave 2 will raise the price because it's only 40% compared to the 60% with Wave 1. Resellers will be more likely to hoard it. I imagine Wave 2 will raise the price because it's only 40%. So basically, it's going to get worse. This is basically, so it's going to get worse, like, period. Gavin, how we doing? Joe, how we doing? I can't afford to pay 20 grand on a Pokemon card. I mean, very few people can. Guys, be nice. Ah, there it is. The big LOL for the hair comment. Legend in the house. Product or hair plugs? Hair plugs for sure. Bro, you look like Travis Head. Okay. Must be a handsome dude, I hope. Furrin, what's your best card? Charizard. I have all the Charizards. Joe, are you gonna go after the Mario promo cards? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. The Alt Art Charizard leak was goated. Indeed. Oh, Pokeknee. What do you think is gonna happen with Phantasmal Flames with that Charizard leak? Like, even with retail, I feel like that leak could send that set immediately up, which is crazy because now we're talking like, could a set come out the gate and then be like 400 out the gate? Is that about to happen? Are we going to see that? I mean, there's inflation. Money's worth less every day. It's probably not out of, out of the question. I'm fucking brain dead right now, guys. Just overpriced women's shampoo. All right, fuck. I'm doing something wrong. All right, babe. Where's your best shampoo? Shade the Mighty. Hiromo, I agree. I want to get rid of so much of my sealed. It's so sad collecting. Empire, what do you think is the Scarlet Violet winner? Scarlet Violet winner? Probably Paldea Vault. That's, I feel like with the Magikarp being really good. Paldean Fates with the Bubble Mew. It's pretty big. Evo Skies is looking good with 36 loose sleeves, adding up as much as they are now. Rift and Obsidian Flames did indeed get bought out, but I highly doubt it was Rudy. He don't buy from TCG Player. Yeah, that was better. Paldean Fates, Destined Rivals, 151. You guys know how I feel about 151. I mean, I feel like 151 is the best, but in terms of, I mean, 151 is pretty good. Yeah, 151 might be the best. It was smaller. It was easier to get those chase cards, which made it more enjoyable. Oh my god, bro. I'm like actually shocked how long the stream went on, like how late it's gotten. 250 again, but we don't know the ones. We don't know if that one's got the enhanced BS yet. I'm assuming it won't be a wave situation. I can easily, Turtles in the building, one of our most proficient grading homies. I can easily see the Zard being 1.5 to 2K raw. The hype is crazy. The amount of discords and groups that are chatting online, restocks is out of control. This won't slow down. This is turning people into psychopaths. Agreed. Fully agreed. Fully agreed. Man, 151 with that silhouette though is really nice. The displays are really nice for 151. Discord's cleaning out stores before they even hit the shelves. They know the drops, the website addresses before they're even active. Bro, you gotta go to bed. All right, guys. Asteroids, reinvest in Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is good. Just whatever. Just invest in anything Pokemon. It's all gonna work out. We're all gonna be millionaires, guys. I'll see you guys on the moon. All right. Fuck, I'm tired. Absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. We're going to do another banging stream next week, so I'm really excited. Seriously, thank you guys for always coming out to these late night streams. I don't schedule them. I don't post about them, so I love when people just organically just fucking pop in here. Anyways, you guys, good night kiss. Mwah. All right, I love you guys. You guys have a fantastic night. I really appreciate it. Time for Ferrin and pumpkin spice Pop-Tarts. I'm about to go munch on a Pop-Tart right now. I need some munchies right now. I'm about to go have some food. All right, guys. Peace. Solid stream.